one of them bought me that as a joke. Because they knew how much I was getting sick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm like, doesn't even get not even checkers.
You expecting somebody?
Nope.
Should I open it?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, yes, the recycling now. Okay.
What's up, Brian?
Tell him you had a heart attack, Paul.
What? Why? No.
Yeah.
What's up, Buster? What's up, Brian?
So, funny story, guys. Daylight saving time. Paul forgot about it in his house. None of his clocks were switched over. So we're back an hour. Right, Paul?
Well, dude, I don't know what daylight savings time is.
Okay, so daylight savings time is when they turn the clocks back an hour. You
I
know?
don't do any of that.
Well, see, that's why we're late, because it actually on his clock said it was 8:30ish, but it's actually 9:30ish.
I believe that the Earth is flat, Paul.
What? What kind of question is that?
Oh man, let's just start the stream. Starting the stream on that note, guys. Oh,
All right, so
that's great.
that's my excuse that it's 9:37, but because of daylight savings time, we all forgot. And that's all. That's all I'm gonna say.
The Earth's not flat. Are you fucking stupid?
No, people actually believe that. That's
Yeah,
actually,
people-
Shut up. No.
it's actually a thing.
People believe it. Yeah.
They do. There's a movement happening in the world.
If there is, they're just messing with you. Like that's not.
No, it's actually a legitimate thing.
No, it's
They're
Like if you dig hard enough.
they're trying
you
to
go on the
lobby against like scientists and stuff, and
Like if you dig hard enough and then you go to the other side, you just fall into space.
Christopher Columbus discovered America, and he also discovered.
Oh snap! It's Aurel. Aurel.
So
what's
yeah,
up,
who's
man?
Aurel? What's up, Aurel? I've never seen you before.
Aurel. Aurel is a friend of mine on Facebook. So what up, Aurel?
It's Jacobson.
Oh yeah,
Jacob's
friend.
Yeah.
Okay, I was
Right,
wondering where he's from.
Aldo, can we switch? Because I can't get the chat working.
Yo, Aurel.
What do you mean
did
switch?
Did you vote Aurel? Did you? What's up, Buster? What's up,
This
everybody else?
functionality is not available right now.
Yeah.
I don't know. What chat do you have? You have that? Wasn't it that? Not the YouTube chat? Wasn't it that other chat you had?
Oh, dude, we've been doing this for a year. I have no idea how to do this. Come on.
No, because remember you had. Wasn't it like a website or something you had to go to and or you were just pulling the YouTube chat again?
Dude, I don't know.
You did it, not me. So I don't know.
Did I?
Yeah, you did. You did it one time. You did it all yourself.
Alright.
Maybe YouTube's having issues with the chat, but I mean, we can see you on the chat, guys. It's just on the screen. The chat apparently is
it
having
doesn't
issues.
matter. He's gonna be looking at this thing anyway.
Should I make it full screen and then put our little thing over here?
What do you mean?
You'll see.
Oh,
Should I do this?
okay, cool, Aurel.
But you guys like it like this?
So Paul's asking if you guys like the screen taking up everything and just having the webcam on the bottom, or do you like the old style? But hello everyone, Krusty, Buster,
What's
Ryan,
up, Krusty?
Aurel again.
What's up, Aurel?
Apologies for the late start.
Yeah, apparently people changed the clocks. I didn't
Yeah,
know that.
so
Yeah, man.
to let Paul know, this past Sunday we actually moved our clocks back an hour. So which is why it's getting darker earlier now.
I just thought that was because it was wintertime.
No, well, yes.
It
But
it has something to do with the
Our reasoning for it to logically explain it is because time has essentially moved back an hour. So it's getting dark now at 5 o'clock, whereas before it would get dark at 6.
Earth slowing down. So, yeah. You know, stuff like that.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh,
Stuff.
so you are a flat earther.
What? No, what are you talking about?
See, you can just glance over his lines.
What?
He glanced over signs. Yeah, he's a flat earther.
No, I'm talking. I said, what are you talking about?
Oh,
I said
man.
whatever to people changing the clocks. Who
Oh,
cares?
man.
Oh no, that's been a thing ever since you were born. That's like not new.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I think South Park made fun of that.
Haven't you ever like?
Because if South Park made fun of it, I would know about it.
Haven't you ever like woken up one day and like your phone is one time and like
I
the
think
time on your stove is another?
Yeah, I always change my phone back whenever a phone randomly changes.
Well, when it randomly changes, that's because the daylight savings time happens like what, twice a year, 3 times a year? I don't know.
I think they did make fun of that.
Well, it just happened this past Sunday. It was a Sunday at 2 in the morning is when it happened. Anyways, let's get Paul on his couch here.
Hold on, what do you guys think about how it is like this with the thing?
Ryan says this style is better. Buster says I knew Paul would forget about the time change. Doug, what up, Doug Gulick?
Doug!
He says I'd like to see Paul do a video installing the triple bypass on the Genesis.
Doug, install videos are coming back soon.
Soon. The triple bypass? What?
I know what he's talking about.
Brian Nazi, what up, Brian Nazi? How you doing? Ryan said this style was better. That way you don't see Paul's the words he would write, whatever they were. I don't even know what he wrote at this point. But
Resident Evil.
Oh, yeah, they did. They did.
What?
They did,
But they canceled it.
did what?
South Park did make a Flat Earth episode. It was episode 1 of season 7, but it got canceled.
Oh, man.
Yeah, one of the guys on the team was actually a big supporter of that, and he left the team. Kinda
About
got
that?
butthurt. But yeah. Yep.
I don't believe in daylight savings.
You don't believe in a lot of things, Paul.
Yeah. Paul doesn't believe in the sun.
You know, the sun's real. It's right there.
Oh, man.
Well, it's
Yes,
not
it's
right.
right there. It's baking us right now.
It's right there, but it's on the other side of the world.
Ryan, is Paul playing this
Sir,
through the Vita
sun was
remote
made
play in
by
his
Nikola
bathroom?
Tesla.
No.
Just like everything.
Oh man! All right. Okay, where was I? Oh, this screen's in the way of. I can't see. Frank, can you see the screen?
Yes, I do.
All right, can you see everybody now?
Doug, has Paul done any GameCube dual installs yet?
No. I don't.
It is a little close. Yes.
There we go. I'd like to. I wouldn't mind doing one of those. But dude, I stopped taking in mod work like 3 months ago.
Paul is on modding sabbatical
September?
right now.
I'm still finishing up all the stuff that I still have. I can't take anymore.
He's reached
So-
his limit.
So once I finish everything up, then that's when YouTube comes back.
Michael, here we go, Michael, with the gems already. I can't believe Aldo abandoned Paul last week. Frank, talk to your boy. Frank wasn't here, yet I'm the one that's being thrown down the bus. You know?
No,
so-
you were here.
No, last...
Shit, what
no, it's when I
button is
left. It's when I left early.
Okay.
You know, early for a stream that ended at 5 in the morning. Yeah, like I'm going to do that. Sorry, Michael.
Aldo leaves, I just keep playing till 5.
Sorry, I'm not that loyal to you, Michael. Wow. Anyways. Wait, who's the clean-shaven dude? Where's Paul, says Ryan?
Oh, it's not.
Look at this guy. He's a little baby boy.
Nah, chill. It was the first time. This is the first time I've been clean shaven in 7 years.
What's the story behind it? You just, like, let me do it.
I'm going.
Oh, bye, cousin Donna.
I'll see
I
you,
love
honey. I love you
I'll
too.
give you a backwards hug.
I know backward. How do you do
I
that?
don't know.
You're going to find out. It was
All
nice
right.
to see you again.
Yeah, you too.
There you go. Get a real hug. There it is.
Hey, thank you.
Where's Paul, yo, Ryan? He is...
You look great, honey.
It's that guy. It's
You
his
look
stunt
great.
double.
You're welcome.
Well,
Shout out,
Okay.
shout out to
Paul
No
has
One
always
Pays.
had a
See you
stunt
next
double.
time.
Please take care. Hopefully it's not raining anymore. I hope not.
Maybe it's not.
Maybe it's not. They said it was going to stop at around 7 o'clock, so...
Oh, terrific.
No, it's not anymore. You're fine.
Okay, kids. I'll see you next time.
All right, take care.
Yeah, you too.
My cousin
Bye.
called us kids. That means we're not
Oh,
old.
yeah.
Oh, I'm old.
Yeah, she just called you a kid. Get
She
out
said
of
it to you. Okay, Paulie, I don't need your guff right now, right?
If we're kids, and that makes
Gotcha.
Aldo a teenager.
A teenager, yeah.
Oh man.
Buster, shout out to Noah and Paige. Buster took Michael's line.
Buster's been.
What are you gonna do about that, Michael? Huh?
Buster's been taking Michael's line for months now.
Michael says, "I'm sorry for the lack of loyalty to Aldo." Shout out to PC Engine Girl and Flannel Guy.
Wow.
So it's a turf
I just
war
called
now.
it.
Orel, what do you do to the GameCube?
So, Orel, what Doug was referring to about the GC Dual, what it is it's an HDMI and an RGB mod for the GameCube. So you can have your GameCube output in RGB, or you can have it output in HDMI. It'll do either one.
Best of both worlds.
Based upon your setup. A lot of people who have, a lot of people have RGB gaming setups, which is a really good way to go. But some people prefer the HDMI route. So it's kind of like, it works for both people. But some people have RGB and HDMI.
Oh yeah, so for those of you maybe wondering why Paul's playing Remake, so he played it last week for Halloween, and he's playing it now on PlayStation 4. You can see with his DualShock controller. So he, now playing it on the PS4, really digs it, really likes it. So, obviously when I cut out, he made quite a bit of progress. He left the mansion. He's on the guest house area now.
I don't remember what I was doing.
Well, I can't help you there. I wasn't
Oh
here.
yeah, Orel, I've just been chilling, man. I've just been working. Why not? I haven't been doing much. What have you been up to? Actually, what have you all been up to?
I heard Jacob's retiring.
Yeah, he's retiring.
He's
next year.
retiring.
Yeah.
Man.
He's gonna make it all the way to Evo, Paul.
Is that's the goal?
Who?
Mr. Jacob,
Who's that?
a good friend of ours.
So actually, he used to go to Game Haven. He would
Oh, is he the kid that would always win in Smash?
No, he was a Guilty Gear guy.
Oh, was that the dude who, when he would do combos, like he was literally like dancing on the arcade stick?
Yeah, so he would do that between rounds. He'd do that.
No. Like when he was doing a combo, it was like a musical rhythm to him. Like that's
right.
how like good he was at the combos.
I'm sure he was. He's very good at Guilty Gear.
No, that dude he gets credit.
He's retiring. He's had a run.
Guess so.
All right, so. But yeah, so he's playing Remake. He enjoyed it. So apparently he tried a little bit of Resident Evil 7 the other day.
We're supposed to tell him that. We're supposed to tell him that. We're supposed to tell him that. Only
a little bit. And he loved the little tease. So now he's got even more motivation to like plow through all these.
now I want to beat all these games so I can play 7. Even though I pretty much beat 7.
What? Was this thing already broken or?
No, that's a TV remote. That's not broken.
Yeah, but I just like set it down and it just like fell apart.
Story of my life.
Man, what a guy. So yes, that's why he's here in the guest house now and playing Remake. So whether or not, for those of you who enjoyed the Panzer streams, I don't know if it's coming back. Paul is wants to go through the Resident Evil games, so that's his choice.
Damn.
And let's see here.
Oh no!
Michael, what do you all think about the SNK anniversary game for Switch? That's like the big compilation. I don't remember what games are in there though, so I can't really say. I don't have a Switch, so it doesn't really mean anything to me personally. Ryan, Paul, is this still on pussy mode?
Yeah, I don't. How do you change it?
You can't. I don't think you can. Can you, Ryan?
Well, the fact
I don't think you can do it
If you
mid-game.
can do it mid game, I'll do
the
it mid game.
fact that you have analog mode, you're breaking the game. You're breaking it. Stop it.
But he's having fun.
Stop it, man. You're breaking the game.
He loves his
I
dual
do
shot.
wish it was on a harder difficulty. I didn't realize that this easy would be that easy.
Well, you're making progress.
It's on cinematic mode.
If it was on normal, you probably would have the frustrations like you had last time. So.
Probably not, because it was a lot. It wasn't. I'll turn it off right now and start it on normal to prove a point to you, Aldo.
No, Paul. No.
But I do kind of just also want to get through these games.
Because Resident Evil 7.
Because Resident Evil 7.
Or they could just play Resident Evil 7. There's always that choice.
Hey, Frank.
I'll play Resident. Don't even
Go tell Aunt Rose.
Can I play Resident Evil 7 right now?
Go
Yeah.
tell. But
You
what?
could.
I mean, it's your stream.
You
Why don't you
could.
leave it?
It's
to
your
the-
guys' stream. I'm not. This isn't my stream.
Nope, I'm not a streamer because
I make videos about console mods.
Okay, so you got a little taste of Resident Evil 7.
When was
right?
that last video come out?
5 months ago,
Well,
because
there you go. Because you are a streamer now. You have
So,
changed the
I'm
shit.
pretty
No,
sure, I'm pretty
because
sure
too many-
everybody in the stream chat knows this, and I'm pretty sure you already got a taste of Resident
Oh,
Evil 7.
oh, wait a minute. Sorry. What is that? $2? What does that say?
Super excited to see Paul start doing console mod videos.
Hey.
Michael, you get it, right? You get it. Like 7, it's not even in chronological order. So I mean, just if you want to play it, man, play it.
Frank's not on camera, it says, so we gotta
Good.
shift to the
Good.
We gotta shift the camera a little
I'm
bit
just
to
gonna-
the
I'm-
Frank, move closer.
I'm just an omnipotent voice. Okay.
Man, this is gonna.
Shift that baby over a little.
If I should I play Resident Evil 7? Can
Yes.
I play? Can I do that?
Yes, you do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now
wait.
Aldo's not in frame, guaranteed.
Yeah, probably. Hold on. There's a little bit of delay. So
You guys
we'll
are
see.
throwing cogs in my wheels.
I'm not.
Oh, wait. Oh, he's moving it. Wait, oh. Wait, he moved it again. Hold on. Wow, you just ended that real quick. Yeah. So, like, basically, he's like, hey, Ryan, you know that remake you love? F that pussy game.
Huh? No, I'm gonna beat Remake. I'm gonna beat Remake.
Yeah.
What? That doesn't make any
Look,
sense.
look. Just have him play a game.
But hold on. First, I have to put Remake in Resident Evil 7.
You are just a scum of the earth. You know that?
All right.
I hope.
So now I'm not in frame, so that camera, you're going to move a little bit to the right. Just a tad. A scotch. All right. Wait, leave it there.
I hope your children, when they are born, they have really.
Oh, did you
bad
mute
VO.
that? The YouTube one?
I hope when
I don't think anyone's talking about echo, so.
No, it's muted.
Okay.
We're good.
Ryan says remake is greater than RE7.
Frank's not on frame. Frank, lean over.
Krusty says, I think so too, Ryan. The mansion setting of the first Resident Evil was just so good. I think the reason why is because since you had that camera with that screen, it only worked when it was just us. But now that Frank, we would have to move it back.
No. This worked with all three of us.
Oh, wait, yeah. We just look really bunched up. All right, cool.
Because that's how we had to sit.
Brian Nasi says, remake is better than RE4, 5, 6, 7, Revelations, Umbrella Corps, Operation Raccoon City.
Don't do it.
Michael says, don't start over. Go through the game as is. Michael, play RE7. Brian, you are a gamer YouTuber now. You need to accept this.
Nah, chill, Brian. And Brian, I thought you would say 3 is the best.
3 is the best.
I never watched this the whole time. All the times I've played this game, I've never watched this.
Crazy. Michael says, play RE7, chicken. Ryan, Paul, if you're playing on pussy mode, might as well set some handicapped rules. Not even a challenge at this point.
You're right. But I do just want to get through it so I can play this game that I'm playing right now.
Why don't you,
just
see,
like
I don't get it. Why don't you just play this game?
that's what he's doing right now.
Yeah, just.
He didn't even wait for your vote, guys. He's just like,
No, Matt. Michael said play 7. Frank said play 7.
Krusty, what happened to your stream?
I
chair,
mean,
Paul?
like, I think that
It's in the mail to your house, Krusty. It's on the way to you.
I think the chat
Yeah.
has.
You're
I
the
think-
chosen one.
I think you have more fun when you're playing games that you like, and I think the chat have fun when you're playing a game that you're having.
Wait a
fun.
minute.
So
Wrecked
we're
ship.
all-
What is this?
What do you mean?
Oh, he hit continue.
This isn't the beginning of the game.
Oh, you want me to start it from the beginning?
Well, why would... You're almost done with it.
Prophecy.
I mean, whatever,
You
but
just spoiled it, man.
people are...
You
I mean,
just
it just
spoiled
says it
the
right
hardcore.
there. Mia walks a debris-ridden landscape and finds Ethan lying on the ground, but he's taken away suddenly by a giant black blob. She then follows her into the wrecked ship.
Spoiler.
So what do? I'm just gonna put back in Remake.
No.
We already put this in. Let's see how far you get.
I'm gonna beat it right now.
You know what's funny? So when I played this on PC, I could never read these because the loading time is just like that. So I could never actually get those little nuggets of story or like
Oh no! Oh no!
So
I don't have any. I don't have any. I
You don't have any ammo?
I don't have any ammo, and I don't know what I'm doing.
You better run, boy.
I don't know where to go because in both ways there's guys chasing me. Wait a minute, hold on. Let me go downstairs.
You didn't play this with the lights on before, right?
This is the first time I'm playing this with the lights on.
With all these bright lights, that's gonna make things so much harder.
Oh my god! That broke.
Buster says you betray the prophecy. Whatever that means.
I did. I totally did. I screwed
Ryan,
it all up.
wait. Paul's already at the ship. I'm sure the chat is confused as heck.
I know, but there's scary monsters, so it's okay. So we're kind of around. Hold on, there's a drone
I'm
right here.
confused too if it's any consolation, guys, because
Oh, I got something. I don't know.
he said he wanted to play RE7 and he's already at like 85% through.
Yeah.
Why don't you give him the rundown, Paul? What happened?
Yeah, hold on, I can't. There's a scary
Oh, his
monster
anxiety
chasing me.
moment.
Yeah, and then I gotta find where to go.
I like that you at least tried RE7. I think you did a little bit more than that, Buster. Ryan says, Buster, this isn't tried. This is already halfway through the game. Actually, I'd say this is like 3/4 through, to be honest.
Yo, there's.
How did you acquire RE7? It's actually on loan from a
He
friend.
shook somebody down for it.
Yeah, that too.
Oh, okay, I got in this door. Thank God.
He hustled him real hard.
You beat somebody up for it. Ryan says, wait, you owe us an explanation, Paul.
Hold on, I gotta wait till there's no scary monsters behind me.
You gotta find out in the next episode of Better Call Paul.
Previously on AMC's Better Call Paul.
So pretty much my buddy brought this game over and was like, you gotta try it. You just gotta see what it looks like since you've been playing all the Resident Evils. And then we played it for like 30 minutes and I was just like, yo, can you leave that at my house? And he was like, yeah, sure. And I like
A
stayed
game
up.
that was brand new to him. You already stole it. Man, you...
And he was like, yeah, sure. And then pretty much I just stayed up till, 8 o'clock in the morning playing it.
So I know that was a super important story, and I greatly appreciate it. I'm not even
It was
kidding.
so awesome. I
It's
couldn't put
so
it down.
dark. Oh my god.
Oh, is this
okay.
Grandma? Oh no, this is that little chick that looks like me.
What? Why? What? Why?
You need to remember.
You need to remember.
A family.
So we can be a family.
Dang, Brian. You went in with a
Yo, why is
surprise.
she just still staring at me?
Well, because she's waiting for you to proceed with the next step. Another tape.
Why are you looking at me?
So
Yo, she follows you.
Yo, why is she
Yo.
smiling?
So pretty much when I tried this game, the game was just so damn good. I couldn't stop playing it.
But what's so good about it?
Dude, everything. Literally everything.
So-
about
Is
this
it
game.
legitimately scary?
It's I the shit scared out of me 6 times.
Like liquor?
Like
scare?
liquor scared.
Like what? Well, what did you find? Okay,
And then when it's not scary, it's just so unsettlingly.
you're always unnerved.
Unsettlingly. I can't say unsettlingly.
Yeah.
Creepy. Like this chick that looks like young Mia just staring at me. That's giving me that's creepy as hell.
Just wait till you find out who she is. That's the great.
She's Mia. This is Mia's little kid. I know who it is.
Yeah.
But look how creepy it is.
Spoilers.
So, what? Name one part you can remember that made you like, oh.
Whoa.
Every single time Jack did anything, and then
I told you he's like the best character.
and
Are
then
you serious?
Ethan.
Yeah.
Oh, Ethan.
and then who's the mom?
Did you ever try to kill Jack? While he's stalking you,
Oh, I did kill Jack while he was stalking me.
but he just comes back.
Yeah, sucked. I hate
Yeah,
him.
no.
So the whole
Red-
point is to
redneck-
not waste ammo on him.
Country
Yeah, I
man-
learned that
countryman
after killing him
redneck
twice.
nemesis, huh?
Dude, it's legit.
What'd you think of the garage fight with the chainsaw? Man?
I found the car keys right after. Oh wait.
Oh, well, that's the car. Yeah,
There's the
yeah.
car. I found my car keys after he did donuts in the car and killed me with the car. I was like, if I found the car keys, I probably could have ran him over.
Did you see that thing with the shovel coming?
Nope, didn't see that coming. That didn't jump scare me as much as anything else.
What about Marguerite?
when you go up the stairs All right, so
And she grabs you through the window. Yeah.
when she grabbed me
That
through
was
the window.
disgusting. I hated that part.
That when she grabbed me through the window, that scared the shit out of me. And then the other time when I got the bird key and I like, and then she like when you come out of the hole and you go to put the bird key in, and then she just comes out of
Throws you
nowhere
down.
and throws you down. Got me so good. So we were playing. It was Ernie.
What about the tape where you have to like avoid her? Because with the lanterns and everything.
That didn't like jump scare me, but that was
Messed up because like you couldn't.
it was really messed
It's
up,
instant kill if she found you.
Yeah. E001. I have a little vial that's named that in my inventory.
SVHS is on the slow recording. It's high quality. So you're rewinding it?
I see where a trophy on there.
Oh, it's loading.
I'm not going for the trophies.
This stuff loads?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I didn't know that was a thing.
Because he's Mr. PC elitist.
I just,
Actually, it doesn't load on mine.
yeah,
It
right?
goes-
Like,
it goes straight to it.
that's weird.
What's up, Retro Thunder?
What's up, Retro Thunder?
Buster, good news everyone. I got Half-Life for PS2 to work on my PS3. Nice.
Nice.
That doesn't mean I'm gonna let you die.
Doug says it's crazy how this game is in Japan. They censored all the gore out.
Wait, is this Ethan?
No,
Then why has he got a little watch?
you have a watch too.
It has her tissue sample. Find her. Fix this.
So this is a flashback, 2014.
Okay, Evie, where are you?
So you're Mia, right now.
Oh,
So this is the ship, but in the past. You got stuff to read. You got.
it's in my files. I'll read it later.
What?
That's how I've been doing it in this game. Just collect things to read and then read it later.
Oh my god. What a guy. Let's see.
So I only have this one gun and no ammo. What did he say to do? Go get the files?
Oh.
So, there's been something that's been bothering me this entire time.
The numbers displayed so that numbers on your watch, the lower it gets, the closer you are to your objective.
So we're playing a game of hot and cold.
Yes.
So, I see Silent Hill over there. Why is Silent Hill in your game collection? Get that thing out of there.
Dude, that was such a great movie. That movie was so
You
good.
liked it?
Oh, yeah. No.
She's vomiting.
Fox Sound. What up, Fox Sound?
What's up,
Wait,
Fox Sound?
Paul jumped to RE7? Yeah,
Long
that's the thing.
story, Fox Sound. It's a thing. I didn't mean to. I'm gonna beat Remake right after I beat this one.
Yeah, he just jumped the shark. So, you know, after this, we're going to go to Revelation 1.
Now,
There's no order anymore. Yeah, you might as well.
order's
whatever.
done. Order's out
You
the
can
window.
play Revelation 1 if you want, man. Do whatever you want.
Actually, Revelations 1 is on a ship as well. So that would be in theme. Too bad no one has it here, though, so we couldn't do it.
I mean, we could just download it and get it on one of these
Well,
consoles that
I
can just
have
play games. Frank has it, of course. I told you Frank had
Yeah,
a nice
Frank,
game
I'm
collection.
not like games.
Frank's like, I don't have no games.
Yo, I don't have a second one. I just saw no reason to give.
I have the second one on my PS TV.
First one is the one you want to play.
He won up me. And
Uh-huh.
on the PSP.
Wait, so
I don't have
I
it.
missed what happened though.
So, you're trying to find something and you're playing a game of hot and cold.
Yeah, but I just found it. It was this, but then she did something with her watch and and said something and I missed
Some
it.
nasty
Press start.
words.
Go to your inventory. It'll give you your objective.
Find
Find
everything.
everything. Ryan says, great, now everyone's confused. Nerd strategy, what up, Paul? What
So-
did you do to your face?
I don't know. The dude didn't like my. He cut my hair and I didn't like the way I got my hair cut, so I just shaved my beard instead.
Brian Nazi says, Aldo, love me please. Brian,
Jeez.
I love you. How about that? Let's see. Retro, Foxhound. Paul looks very different now, so Paul, you're on your PS4? Yes, he is. Buster, when you're too poor to get a game, so you watch others play it. I guess that's a way to Do it.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Michael,
Buster,
whatever
for
RE
the
game you
game.
buy,
Or to reinforce your will to actually get the game.
you are still on track
This is
for
a
Resident
game
Evil 2
where this game-
Remake.
No.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Michael. That was a good point. It makes me feel less bad for going so out of order.
It's so dark. Because it's so bright in here, that's why. Foxhound, Aldo, SmackDown was meh.
Probably.
Can't be worse than Raw. though.
Ah!
So Paul thought these were zombies, but they're not.
They're whatever.
They're the molded.
Same.
Nope. They're not zombies at all.
Yeah, whatever. It's
You
not-
find out what they are. I mean, if you would read the notes, you would know what they are.
Mold.
This gun has recoil. Or they just shoot him in the head consistently.
It's more realistic, though, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've only had a pistol and a shotgun the entire time. Oh, and a flamethrower. That was pretty cool. And a grenade launcher.
So, did you ever think that Mia was like this Call of Duty, like military spec ops type person?
No, I didn't even know that she was that. Yeah. Oh,
Oh.
did you see that guy go through the thing? Yeah, this game's so... I don't know how more people aren't talking about this game on a regular basis.
They were.
They were when it came out.
Yeah, but that's
you-
so
but
lame.
you-
Like, you
but
should
you
still...
probably, but you probably thought it was like, oh, that's lame, gutter trash.
Well, he had no opinion of Resident Evil, so he had no idea.
Yeah, but it was a new game.
What did you
Yeah.
think of Resident Evil prior to like ever playing it? Like, what were you, like
Lame, gutter trash. Retro and trash.
retro any trash? Is that what it was?
Cabbage.
Silent Hill with zombies.
Could it be any further from the truth? Even though this game, I would say, is more Silent Hill than
This game is
And
way
it-
more Silent Hill. This game actually is finally... This game is literally survival horror. None of the survival horror games are survival horror. This is it, because you're literally surviving in a horror environment. The rest of the games are just puzzle games with a little bit of shooting. This is literally surviving.
I thought the first one and the third one. I mean, that's as close as you're gonna get.
Michael's got jabs.
That's as to me that's as close as they were gonna get in that point.
So Michael, Paul,
Nemesis.
Michael says Paul shaved because he has a job interview. You are all looking at the new assistant manager at Wendy's.
Oh.
oh,
Oh no.
Michael's.
You
Michael's.
you can't take that from him. You gotta be.
Michael, you gotta know me better by now.
Come on, man.
There's nothing wrong with anybody working at Wendy's because
That's a little too close.
I'll throw it back at Michael. Only little kiddies, immature kiddies, make fun of people and what jobs they have. Because when you're out in the real world working all by yourself, any job's a job. Don't matter where it is.
Yeah, but I've never said what I do for work, and I'll probably never say what I do for work. So I'll
But
tell
Michael
you,
just assumed.
so I'll tell you,
It won't be that.
it won't be that. And it's not a job interview. I
Oh,
already
he ain't
got
dead.
the job a while ago. I had a full-time job this whole time, except for over the summer, where I went down to working 1 day a week, so I could finish the mod work that I had to do, because there wasn't enough time and there was too much mod work, and too many people kept messaging me every day asking where their console was. So I quit. I didn't quit my job, but I started working 1 day a week, which is essentially quitting, because I'm... Why can't I get in this door?
It's locked. You need a key.
No.
I mean, that's the way it is. You can't brute force your way out into that
I
one.
like that. I like that answer.
You are going in the right
Every
direction,
time.
though, to where you need to get that key.
I like that subtle no every time. No.
Nerd strategy. Good news. Made major progress on my game. Health is fixed, and now all I have left is making my monsters shoot stuff. I got them to create their missile, but it just stays there.
Nerd Strategy's making an NES game, in case anybody didn't know.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
Okay.
Retro Hack. What up, Retro
What's up,
Hack?
Retro Hack?
Says, sup, my peeps. Buster says, a job is a job. You are right, Buster. Absolutely. Leave it to little immature kiddies like Michael to, he works at McDonald's. So, don't listen to Michael. A job is a job. Michael agreed, although there's no shame in working. Paul, you know I play.
I know you do.
Does he play, though? Does he play? What do you think, Frank? How's his game? Is it silly and outdated? Does it need some DLC?
It needs a swift update. Day
Hold
one.
on, hold on.
I think she's on the other side of the store. But I don't have a key.
Try to build down the block. Y'all
on the bottom level, right? Check our luggage. Check our luggage.
Check our luggage. Great. Now I gotta go find that. I don't know where that is. That was all the way back up top.
Oh, you want to add subtitles?
But no, I don't know how to do that.
Press start.
There's no start button.
Options. Display.
I've never been there.
Oh no, audio. Audio. No, never mind. It is display.
Stop.
Yeah, go back. It's display. Subtitles.
Oh man, aim assist was on too. Oh.
Retro Hex says, Paul, you look crispy clean.
Thanks, Joe. First time clean shaven in 7 years.
Ryan says, I have 4 jobs. 4?
Damn.
Holy moly, jobs are jobs. Brian Nazi, I am here. Nomas that tomorrow I have a Fortnite tournament and I will be practicing in the playground all night. Meanwhile, I watch you guys from my cell phone.
What? What?
There's no subtitles? Oh, language? It has to be in language then. Oh wait, there's more down there. Go down, no?
VR mode.
Language. There it is. Alright. Well, best of luck on your Fortnite tournament, Brian Nazi.
I know, right? That's not something I expected to hear.
You're going to speedrun Fortnite?
So, how do you play something that's not a game?
I thought, Brian Nazi was going to be like, yeah, so I'm down to beating Resident Evil 3 in 28 minutes now. I thought that was going to be...
Resident Evil 7, 15 minutes. Get on my level, Paul.
Do you just pick up an invisible controller? I'm just kidding. But Fortnite, huh? Fortnite tournament.
Wait, so this dude said check our luggage.
How many players would be in that anyway? It'd have to be a lot.
I have no idea. Never played it in my life. Never will.
Oh,
Bombs.
bombs.
Oh, alright.
Yo,
Things
Dom
are
is
cooking.
on. Hey, what's up, Dom?
Hey,
What's up, Dom? Dom, we're just out of the loop now. Now we're on Resident Evil 7.
Good.
Which, mysteriously, Paul is 3/4 through the game, I guess, on his first boot. The game was like, Paul,
this is the one he really loved.
we know you love this game so much, we're going to skip the fluff and get right to the good stuff.
Hey, you know what's funny? I hate first-person shooters on console.
I know.
Like,
You
what?
went to this.
Can't use the remote bomb. Why not?
Because you can't.
I can't blow up the door I need to get into? Well, then why give me the remote bomb?
Please.
Well, if you read the description for the remote bomb, it might tell you what you need it for.
Please, kiddo.
A bomb that can be detonated by remote control. Press square to detonate.
So that's a weapon you can use. So, like, mold is coming after you, place it down.
And
Let
then
them run into it.
Yeah, but like, I wanted to.
You can't do it, can you there, bucko?
Yeah. Alright, so now I gotta
Please,
find the
Aldo.
luggage.
Red Halo was a great game.
What's Red Halo?
You know what Red Halo is?
Mm-mm.
They call some people call it Doom. I don't know why they call it that, but it's called
Red Halo.
Yes. That's all it is.
Red Halo.
Oh, there's a door here. I
It's
just
just
couldn't see
Halo
'cause
with a
it's dark.
bunch of
Oh,
Kool-Aid.
it's so you need to change the brightness. Now that you're playing with these lights.
It's just Halo with a bunch of Kool-Aid around it. All it
Yeah,
is.
break those crates. Chem fluid, okay, that's what you need to, what is that for? Making ammo, right?
Make ammo, bullets, psychostimulants.
Here's your luggage. Alright, so that's how you open the doors. You put corrosive on them,
Corrosives.
on the locks. I mean, pretty sure that was self-explanatory. I didn't mean
It
to
was.
blurt it out. Ryan, I'm a property developer and landlord. I'm also an accountant. I paint toys and do some e-commerce. 4 jobs.
Hey,
Dang,
4 jobs and a hobby.
living large.
I like how he says paint toys. I thought a gentleman of your stature, Ryan, as I swirled his Coke can, would be like, I paint hobbyist figurines. You know?
What
Well, he
in
likes
the
to gross
world?
oversimplify things just like I do.
I figured Ryan would be like, you know, toy. I thought toys would be like the ultimate insult to him.
It's
These aren't toys.
Wow.
Yeah, this is the room. I knew I should have went back to
You don't
this
even
room.
see what you're grabbing. You're just
I'll look later. Okay.
But what if an enemy pops
Yeah.
out? Like, what do you?
Paul is definitely a looter, man. He
Yeah,
just
so
goes
he
around,
don't
talk
care.
about
He
it.
just he's a klepto. He just takes it.
So let's find that other door. Wait, so is that the only door so far?
Pretty sure it's that red one there.
Well, that's the one that I need to go to get
Buster.
into Evelyn.
Well, Buster says, ahem, they're action figures, thank you.
Oh, Ryan says, I paint dollies. There, I said it. All right, you did, Ryan. I stand corrected. Brian, in December, I practiced Resident Evil 2. In January, Resident Evil 2 Remastered. He's going to world record. Like, he's going to beat Remake in like 45 minutes. Dom says, LOL, this game is short.
It is.
It is.
It is, but it's good. I like it. Dom says, I love your haircut, Paul.
Thanks, Dom.
Brian also says, Paul Babyface. With
Yep.
a little baby emoji and a pacifier, a baby bottle.
If you look, this is the only time I've ever been on YouTube clean shaven ever. Every single one of my videos.
It is a different dude from telling him. This guy's fucking do something.
Paul, throw them off for a loop and just look at the
Please.
camera.
Don't hurt
Like
me.
in your old YouTube videos, you'd be like, what do you say? Hey, Paul here from Retro Gaming Arts.
No, I only say that in videos.
Wow, this is a video.
No, it's not. This is a stream. It's
What?
different.
What?
It's different.
Come on, guys.
Oh, hold on.
No, Evie, I'm not mad. Wait, what did you call me?
I don't want to live at the lab anymore. I want a house. And I want you to be my mommy.
Okay, Evie. I'll be your mommy. Just come back with me. Right now.
This is so dark.
Where are you, Evie?
Is there a quick turn in this? Or no?
Yeah.
No, that doesn't work. That door's just locked.
I don't know how to do the quick turn though. There is one. I saw it in one of the loading screens. It told me. Wait, so what do I do here?
Gotta find Evelyn. Buster, streamer in the works, confirmed. Krusty, he streams, but he's not a streamer.
That's absolutely right.
Take that for what you will. Michael, guys, it hasn't been said in a while.
Burr!
Burr! Burr! What are you, cold?
Evie, wait!
No, she got me. I'm a chaser though. It's okay. Oh,
So,
Alan
Mike-
wants to talk. Bad timing, Alan.
Yes, but she ran off. She's making more friends, Alan. Those things are everywhere.
I told you so.
Are you okay?
You just worry about getting Evelyn back.
So Michael says it hasn't been said in a while. Buy at rga.com.
No, please don't. I'm so backed up. I can't even keep up with all the orders that I've
Oh,
the
and
past 2
Buster,
months.
Rax, I don't
if
know
you
who
have
the-
a
I don't know
gaming
who
problem,
this
you
is,
need
man.
help now, go to rga.com. Wow.
Rax, I don't know who this is.
Yeah, Rax.
What's up, Rax?
So Rax
Apparently
says,
he's
who
a
the
stand-in,
F is
Paul.
that in the middle? That's Paul's stunt double.
Yeah, it's
Paulie.
like a stand-in or something.
We're going to call him Paulie because that's his stunt. That's not Paul. Paul refused to show up tonight, so this is his long-lost cousin from Italy. Sicily, right?
Yeah, right? Some guy playing a modern game that's a first-person shooter
Paul would never do this.
and enjoy it?
What's next? He's going to start playing Splatoon or
Oh,
something?
come on,
or-
be real.
Well, you're not Paul.
Yeah, don't go so off. Don't go
So
out
off.
don't go so offside of the joke. Like,
Rich would be very happy, though.
you gotta keep it realistic.
Rich
in
would
some
be
way.
so happy. He'd be like a kid in a candy store.
Where'd Evelyn go?
She went somewhere.
That guy really wants to be a squid, huh?
Foxhound, did Paul start from the start of the
There.
game?
I did.
Just not with any of you guys or us. So,
These guys didn't even know about it.
Krusty, nope, started at the ship.
There.
Rack says Paul got work done. It looks like he got jokes. Oh,
I'm missing.
running
his
out
head.
of ammo.
It's fine. It's
Out of
fine.
ammo. Oh, knife time. Or you could use your little explosives.
No, just let me do it. Which one will play? I'm gonna stab my way through this one.
Are you playing this on easy or is it normal?
Whatever is default.
He's got this, guys.
That's right, Don. There will be no Resident Evil action here.
What's in here? There's nothing.
It's so dark, you can't even make out what's going on.
As long as I breathe, Don.
Yeah, this creepy little girl who's me. Come on, let me in. Let me in. Why'd you do that?
Foxhound. Oh, so this is like a taste of
No,
RE7
Don.
for Paul.
No.
So Foxhound, I guess the joke maybe flew over your head. Or maybe just to explain, so to reiterate, Paul played this the other day, not on stream, not with us. He played this on his own volition, so he's picking up where he left off. Oh, you're dead. You are dead. In case you didn't know. They want to be nice and let you know.
Yeah, Foxhound, my buddy brought it over. It was just like, dude, you're playing all the Resident Evils. Like, you guys just see what 7 looks like. He popped it in. And then, like, we played it for, like, 30 minutes to an hour or something. And it was really sick. And then when he left, I was like, yeah, can I borrow that Resident Evil 7? And I just, like, played it till, like, 8 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, you just missed. So the hint said, if an enemy's grabbing you, you can, like in Resident Evil Remake, jab the remote bomb and then...
Oh, yeah?
How you do it, I don't know. Let's see. Rack says, wait, this is RE7? I didn't even pay attention at first. I just read Resident Evil Remake. What? Yeah, Paul did Remake for like 2 minutes. Literally 2 minutes.
And then Frank said it was okay if I played 7, so...
And then he was like, F that game! And he just like, immediately switched it.
Are you okay?
I mean, clearly he wants to play this. So I mean, you know.
This game is really sick. I have no idea why people still aren't talking about it. I already said that, but like it makes no sense for people to not like. So like, what's going to happen from now for forever is I'm going to tell everybody to play this game because of how awesome it is. And
Probably already have. That's
what? Well, no.
Well, maybe everyone was talking about it, but you just didn't hear it because you had no ties to Resident Evil at the time.
No, I heard everybody talking about it when it came out, but like, why is nobody talking about it anymore?
Because it came out a while ago.
So?
And it had it's pretty much over. Like it's had its run and everything. So
I guarantee you, there's people who would love this game that haven't played it.
yeah.
Like right here, happening right now.
Yeah. I mean, I can see it. But at the same time, I mean, are they really going to be talking about this when remakes coming out?
Yeah, but I mean, you could say that for any game, right? Be like, hey, why is nobody talking about Cool Borders 2 anymore? I guess that's the same kind of thing.
Yeah, but it's awesome. Even though Cool Borders 2 is the best snowboarding game ever made, it's still not as like good as this because it's a different type of game. How do I do
Well,
that?
I think people aren't talking about this is because, you know,
Well, you just healed yourself.
RE2 remake is coming out. So you know.
Yeah, so the hype is for that. So those remotes you put on the ground, like you, yeah, where that, and you press trigger to shoot, and press square, blow it up. There you go.
So they can only put it on the ground.
Don says, so much for RE5 and 6 playthroughs.
No, those are going to happen. We're just going out of
You
order.
know, I can understand, you know, RE5 is alright, you know, but I think RE6 is,
Sheva.
you know, doesn't exist, so you can't play it.
Doesn't exist.
I'm gonna play 6.
It does, though, because you just acknowledged it.
It doesn't, though.
You just acknowledged it.
No, it doesn't.
What?
It went 5 in Biohazard, then Revelation.
Well, you said Resident Evil 6.
Yeah, people seem to think there was one, but
Oh, okay.
just playing it right now, technically.
Michael says, gotta go old school, play Battle Monsters.
Still haven't put Battle Monsters on my thing.
Foxhound, I might do a let's play of an indie game called Wit soon, but I want until you guys are done. I don't see Paul online. Does he not have internet? You could say that. He lives a hermit's life. Ryan's asking if anyone in the chat smokes. Dom says, I used to smoke weed. Well, there you go.
Used to, Dom, yeah? So you quit?
Foxhound, did Paul answer my answer? What? Not sure what you mean, Fox. Huh?
No, Aldo answered it for you. I'm not. I don't think there's an Ethernet cable plugged
Ooh,
in.
Rack says no. Snowboard Kids 2 is the best snowboarding game ever made. Oh, got you there.
N64.
Fighting words.
N64.
Dom says...
Rax, have you played Cool Borders 2?
On PS1, right?
Yeah.
So that means that game beats the other one by default. In 64 is just in 64. You can't beat it. I mean, it's just gonna lose. Sorry.
So Foxhound, Paul playing this from the beginning. I don't know. Like I said, on his own time he was playing this, so this wasn't.
My buddy brought it over just to show me like that the fact that it was first person, how good it looked, and all that. And I bogarted the game from him, and then played it for 8 hours straight. And now I'm picking it up and finishing where I left off.
So I don't know. I mean, he doesn't call them Let's Plays for one, Foxhound. So I don't think he would say that.
What?
Like, Foxhound means like streams, but he calls them Let's Plays. But whether or not he does, I mean, this isn't even his copy of the game, so he only has it for a limited amount of time.
No, I'm gonna buy this.
Whether or
game.
not this awesomeness has like forced him or convinced him to buy it,
I'm gonna buy the game. It's just that right now, like he was here, he brought the game. And I said, "Yo, can I borrow it so I can continue to play it like that night?" Like I couldn't go out at 2 o'clock in the morning and buy the game.
you wish.
That's
Rack
why I
says,
borrowed
"I've
it.
played all Cool Borders, you goof."
Nice.
Foxhound, Aldo, looks like you lost some weight. Huh? What are you looking at? This angle is completely unflattering to me. What are you talking about? I'm sure you meant well, Foxhound, but no way.
Look at this! Look at this! Look at this flat screen TV. Imagine if there was like a PS1, you could play some Resident Evil on it. A game within a game.
Meta. Foxhound says, "Welcome to the family, son." Oh yeah, what you think about the whole dinner scene? That creep you out?
Like, what are they eating? Octopus?
Oh, there's a mold. Oh.
They're eating snail and worms, boy.
How that didn't blow you up? He's not dead yet. Well, actually, yes, he is. So that scene, which is an homage to a 70s horror classic called The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Oh, somebody's behind you. Isn't there another door to your right?
There's this door right here.
No, in that hallway. Or in that room, you just see that gray.
Ryan, yes I have. I have in fact beaten RE7.
Oh, I didn't get it.
Aldo, have you beaten RE7?
The main game, yes. I did the Chris Not a Hero DLC, but I have not done the End of Zoe DLC.
Oh, do I want to go here? Or do I want to go to that last gas room?
I did the End of Zoe DLC. I didn't get the Chris one. How was it?
Well, the Chris one's free. So it takes place right after the main game. It's quick. It's really more action-oriented.
That's it.
A lot of gunplay and stuff. But you do see the resolution of... what's the other baker? The son?
Mm-hmm.
What's his name?
Oliver. Lucas?
Lucas Baker, yeah. So you get resolution with him.
Whatever I just climbed over just screwed up everything that I was about to just do.
Michael, Frank, and Aldo, what's for snacking tonight? Nope, not happening. You missed it. I had a banana before. How about that? Healthy snacks, baby. Take it. Foxhound, Paul, they were eating decomposing human flesh and dead animals. Okay, Foxhound, way to like bring that down a peg.
What? No, that's extremely accurate and precise.
Yes, correct.
Buster says, I understand what you mean, Paul. I borrow games all the time when possible.
Yeah, right? Like, it just sort of happened.
Foxhound.
Oh, whoa.
not to insult Paul, but he looks like the guy in Mortal Kombat who says, Toasty! I'm gonna have to have him take a picture of that now. And then, like, pop his head out.
And then I'm gonna have to do like this face.
Toasty! Yeah, we're gonna have to do it.
Don't say that.
Didn't in one of the Mortal Kombat, didn't he say crispy instead?
She trusts you, bitch. You never trust that little bitch. You never trust. Evie, no, Evie.
Alan, I didn't mean to call you that. She's trying to take control. You have to fight her.
Oh. Well, we're gonna have to fight him.
Boss fight. Oh no, he's probably just gonna turn into a regular monster.
We'll see, they're not zombies.
Stop right now.
They're infected.
Which, good, because honestly, zombies were the stupidest thing of Resident Evil.
What?
Yeah, that was the only stupid part of Resident Evil.
Yo, it's a feet. Yo. Ooh. Zombies were the stupid part. What?
If zombies, if they were like infected people like this, like crazy infected, it would have been so much like creepier.
That's what Left 4 Dead is.
Yeah. Like, whatever this is sick.
You're breaking the chat's hearts with those blasphemous words.
What? Like, I mean, I don't like zombies.
It's okay if they spook you. It's alright if they scare you.
No, it's just so like cliche and just overdone, and like everything's a zombie this, zombie that. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, now it is, but you have to remember back then it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, it was.
Absolutely not.
I mean, not to the extent that it is now.
Well, that's what I mean. You're looking at it with today's perspective.
Whoa. What's this? It's a
Windows Media Player.
MP4, 18 megabyte, 39 seconds.
Oh, this is going to blow your mind right now. Check this out.
You were right. You were right. I shouldn't have. I did lie to you. I shouldn't have. Paul. Paul, if you get this. If you get this. Stay away. Stay away. Forget that you ever knew me. Forget
Brad
that you
says,
ever
what the hell did he
knew
just
me.
say? You about the zombies.
Have a good life.
Ryan says, Paul really loves this game for some reason. LOL.
I mean, zombies. What's the other thing that's like cliche? Vampires? Yeah, like, I don't know. It's just. That's why I always like Silent Hill, because like everything in it was just so crazy. Like,
You know what? I have a question. A very odd question.
Oh, well, the ship is looking like it was when you were in there before, right? All messed up and...
yeah, but someone's gonna pop out.
What are you scared of? You
Someone's
got the lights on.
someone's gonna.
You got a AK, MP45 or whatever.
Yeah.
You got 70 bullets.
Dude, did you couldn't, no matter how many bullets you had, you couldn't kill Jack. So like, there you go.
Well, that's because you don't try to kill him. You gotta run away. Oh!
No.
We'll be together forever.
Yo, who is this chick? It's Mia when she's a little kid. Well, you got a question?
Yeah.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, like Silent Hill a lot, man. How come I've never seen you come on the scene? I just gotta play a little Silent Hill. Just a little Silent Hill.
What is that? It's supposed to be subliminal, like, mind control? A little bit of Silent Hill. A little bit of Silent Hill.
Just play a little Silent Hill.
I plan to get there one day.
Just play a little Silent Hill. Come on screen with your Silent Hill. Play some Silent Hill. Fully immerse yourself in Silent Hill.
I probably wouldn't play Silent Hill on the stream. I like to play Silent Hill in the dark by myself.
You know, just light some candles.
Well, then do night vision cameras.
Yeah.
Have a night vision camera and watch you play Silent Hill. Easy.
Better just turn off all these lights.
I'm sure you can mod that camera and make it infrared.
Oh no.
Can we just turn off all the lights real quick? See what it looks like?
Voxon says Resident Evil introduced me to zombies.
That's probably the best introduction to zombies you can have, because Resident Evil did it right.
Buster says I only like 3 vampires as of now: Alucard, and Cars.
Alucard, and Morgan? What?
Cars,
Yeah, Morgan's a
K-A-R-S.
succubus.
She's a succubus,
Cars.
yes. Yeah, I don't know who that is. Who's that?
That's from JoJo's.
Oh.
Yo, ask him how it looks on chat with the no lights.
Buster says, this thing is still loading? Sweet Jesus.
It's PS4.
She reminds me of Alma from Fear. Yes, I can see that. Oh, well. Paul, you're missing it. Well, I don't think you can pause it. Oh, okay. Never mind. Well, you can't see us, so you can see me, kind of. Frank, kind of. He's kind of hidden.
What's up, guys?
Let's see. Ryan, cliche, RE7 is intentionally derivative to a fault. Jack literally quotes Ash from Evil Dead. The writers truly knew they were throwing everything and the kitchen sink. Oh, Ryan took that. Ryan took Paul's jab to heart. I think it's because how swiftly he tossed out Remake in favor. It's like that meme of that they show of the guy holding the girl's arm, but then there's that girl behind him. And he's just like, oh, that's Paul, Resident Evil 7 right now. That's what it is. Foxhound would like a game where you play as a werewolf, but I don't know of any. Only fighting games. Wow. I think you're right, Foxhound. I can think of a game where you're a werewolf. That's not a fighting game.
Oh yeah. I thought you meant like a name a game where you're a werewolf in a fighting game. What's it say? Like, it's pretty easy.
Foxhound. Fear is a mind F of a game. It is. It's just unfortunately with subsequent sequels, it just became worse.
Well, I mean, if you want to count the one Telltale game that I do like,
The Wolf Among Us. Yeah, you're right.
That's the only one I do like from them.
Which they will never have a season 2 now because Telltale shut down.
They're a terrible company, but yeah.
Michael, what's with the party banner across the windows? So, that's from my surprise birthday party last month. And Paul, being Paul, decided to leave it up for anyone's birthday. So, if it's anyone's birthday in the chat, back there, happy birthday to you. Buster, I beat Fear 1. Nice. There were 2 expansions, actually, for Fear 1. There was, what was it? Perseus Mandate, and I forget what the other one was called, but they're pretty okay expansions if you want to try them out. Ryan, Resident Evil as a whole is intentionally derivative. That's the point.
Don't you guys.
Ryan went nuts. He took offense to your statement. Oh! So yeah, you ended up back in the ship, and she was just like, she wants you to be her mommy.
Yeah, sure, I'll do it.
Rack says Altered Beast. Well, yeah. Yeah, you do turn into a werewolf there. You're right.
I mean, just...
Sonic Unleashed. Oh my god, you're right. You become a werehog. Yeah. Not a werewolf, but a werehog. Michael, Altered Beast 2 on PS2. Yeah, let's not talk about that one, Michael. Foxhound sadly can't play. Emily wants to play. The jump scares get me badly. Huh? Emily? Oh, you mean the girl here? That's Eveline. Foxhound says, I liked Wolf Among Us. It was a very good game. Haven't played that. Haven't played it. I do have it on my list of games, but haven't gotten around to it. Alright, so can't go in there just yet.
Who's following me?
So do you find that this game is incredibly atmospheric?
Yeah. Who's walking towards me?
No, that's just you. That's the
There's
reverberate.
footsteps. I heard him. I swear.
That's you.
Was it?
Yeah. Oh, this is getting to Paul. He's
So I think that
getting
answers your
paranoid.
question right
He's
there.
like, atmospheric, huh? This is what Silent Hill 4 The Room should have been, maybe? But then it wouldn't be Silent Hill if it was like this.
So this is like a beautiful hybrid. Like, this gives me a lot of Silent Hill vibes to it.
In what ways?
Just arcingly creepy. Just
Seeing things out of the corner of your eye.
yeah, just like what is going on?
Kind of reminds me of Halloween.
What's Halloween?
So like, what if like right now, let's just like hypothetically say you're walking around and you just hear. Are you gonna crap your pants?
I mean, you do hear stuff like that.
Or the.
Yo, that noise would always make you go, like, I would always be like,
Oh, damn. It's about to go down. Oh, it's such an important story.
I'll read it later.
No, you won't.
There will.
But then, by then, the impact will be gone.
Uh-oh.
Ryan, Back to the Future by Telltale Games was beyond awesome. I'll agree. That was actually a really good entry by Telltale.
Like, yo.
Oh, Foxhound. It's an indie game called Emily. Wants to play. Been playing Emily. Wants to play too without the jump scares. Foxhound, I'm not sure what you're trying to say there. It looks like I'm not sure what you're trying to say. A lot of words are kind of bunched together, and I'm not sure what you're trying to get at. You're talking about this game called Emily, but not... You're saying it has too many jump scares? Is that what it is? So they can barely see us on camera, but I think for the effect of the game,
it's
good, right? Hopefully you guys aren't looking at us on the camera, right? You're looking at the game.
Yeah. Why don't you look at our goofy faces?
Cut that box up.
I can't. I don't have a thing.
Oh, you have a knife?
I don't have anything. I only have a guard. Yo, those are
Do you
footsteps.
ever-
I swear I heard them. Who is it? You hear that?
It's all right, Paul.
All right.
We're here. We're here to protect you.
No, you can't.
Paul's like, yo, what is this? Yo.
Yo, fuck them.
This game's so sick. And not like I just say that when I generally like a game.
You should
This
play it in
game's-
VR, Paul.
What? Nah, I can't.
What?
I can't, no. I get crazy motion sickness.
Well, you don't get it here. Oh, there he is.
Ah!
Oh, these are the fast ones. You gotta watch out.
I don't
Yeah.
have any bullets. I don't have a gun.
So normally they de-aggro once you reach a
Bounce.
certain distance. But
Oh, I got psychostimulants. When did I get those? I need those so bad right now. Yeah, I'm gonna find
oh,
some stuff.
another enemy.
I don't care. I'm looking for stuff.
Right here to your left.
I don't care. I'm looking for stuff. I just need things. I need inventory. I need items.
You need a gun.
Yeah. Well, there's stuff in that door, obviously.
Foxhound, don't play Silent Hill Homecoming or Downpour in the Dark.
Well, I
or
played
alone,
both of
it can
those.
get you sometimes.
Those games were good. Handgun ammo.
Buster says, I can see you guys. Okay, cool. Krusty says, light some candles.
Arr!
Ryan immediately shoots down Foxhound by saying Silent Hill Homecoming sucks. Took me 10 years to beat it. 10 years?
I can talk about that game. I could explain why Ryan says everything he just said. I know exactly what he means.
10 years? That is... Oh, there you go. I think that's the gun.
Oh, yo!
You're in a save
done,
room,
son.
though. You're in a save room.
Thank
so
God.
They can't attack.
Yo, look at this gaming PC.
On a boat. Brian Nazi says, Silent Hill bug coming? I think he's trying to say there's a lot of bugs.
Yeah, that's a really severe understatement.
Foxhound, time for someone to dress up as Nemesis and walk up behind Paul. LOL.
Stars.
Yo, screw that. Screw Nemesis. Like, I don't even...
Stars.
Him in this game, like, is the worst.
What's scarier, Nemesis or the little girl?
Little girl's not scary. Little girl's just creepy. Jack's scary.
Jack's funny.
No.
He's hilarious.
Nah, screw him.
That guy's like... He just never dies.
Alright, you guys ready? You ready? We're gonna shoot this thing in the head twice.
Oh, it may not be there anymore.
Yeah, but you never know. It's gonna be around the corner somewhere.
Stars.
Yep. Die.
Well, Frank, just remember they recycle now. I think you put it in the garbage can.
That may have been me.
Oh. Well then, Paul, shame on you.
There.
Grr. I don't know if you guys can see, but Frank is really, really comfy right now.
Oh yeah.
He's on another level. He has ascended.
I am ascended.
Oh.
Man, I pretty much wasted that psycho stimulant.
Got enemy behind you.
Oh, oh, oh. Bah!
Headshots, baby. There you go. Oh, nope.
Now he's done.
Do you have a fuse? No. That's what you need for that that fuse box, circuit panel.
Should I take the fuse out of the other one and put it in this one?
That's essentially what you need to do, yeah.
So the other one was this way somewhere. Oh my
Ryan
God.
says, yeah, I thought Homecoming was so hard and boring. I keep restarting my progress every few years.
Hold on, the Ryan, I'll tell you this. Have you beaten it? Because wait, from that statement, it sounds like you didn't beat it because of how buggy and annoying it is, which is understandable. Oh my God.
Says it took him 10 years to beat it.
Okay, you beat it. Was the story? The story was worth it in my opinion. That M. Night Shyamalan twist at the end, didn't see that coming. And even if I was expecting a twist, I still wouldn't have seen it coming. It was really good. The story, I feel, in that one was great. Should I shoot this with... I only got 2 shots left. Should I shoot it to get what's inside? It might be handgun ammo. Screw it, I'm doing it. First aid kit, whatever. I'll take it. Alright, now I gotta find that other door that I couldn't open because it was a fuse. Wait a minute. Where the hell is Ethan? I've already... Of course. Machine gun ammo. Shattered Memories is better than Homecoming. So that's when Frank was like, "Why don't you play Silent Hill on stream? You like it so much."
Yeah, seriously. Man.
I'm saving. I was thinking, you know, maybe Shattered Memories. Chem fluid. After, you know, I beat all the Resident Evils. I wonder if this one counts as beating a Resident Evil on stream. Because I'm going to beat it tonight. Unless I can't figure out what to do. What's up, Sparkles?
It smells like cheeseburgers in there.
Yeah, man.
It's so weird.
Well, we made cheeseburgers.
No, in your cousin's room.
Oh.
Like they just made their own.
Oh, barbecue sauce.
Oh, snap. Is that Sparkles?
JMC, that's Sparkles.
Sparkles, what up?
Playing some really scary games, Sparkles.
Did you read Ryan's comment about Shattered Memories?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, him and Sparkles are the only ones I saw. I haven't been paying attention to the chat screen right there. Oh, wait, Michael says play Blitz.
I think this would probably be the only time where Paul would be like, nah, chill.
Yeah, right?
He's so engrossed in this game, I think this overrides Blitz for the current time.
Like, honestly, I was gonna play after tonight's stream of Resident Evil. I was gonna play this, which is honestly like I shouldn't even be doing this because I have so many people asking me about where their mods are. So like I can't even enjoy myself play video games because until their stuff's done. Legit, that's how I feel. But this game was so good, I don't even care. Look at this. Let's play a first-person shooter. Look at
On a
that.
console.
No, it's PC. We're playing PC. Maybe we go.
Oh, well, no, I thought you were saying, like, let's play. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's,
You think we could load Counter-Strike on this? You think this PC right here can play Counter-Strike?
it looks pretty heavy duty, I think so.
Yeah, right? If it's able to handle these cameras, we could probably get some Counter-Strike on here.
Foxhound said he's got to go. Thank you for watching, Foxhound. Please have a good night. Be safe, my man. We'll catch you next week.
Peace, Foxhound.
Peace.
So Sparkles was like, yo, who the F is this weird dude? Where's East?
Yo, he's stuck in the wall on the second floor.
Foxhound says, I think he really wants me to go DMX. I guess we're getting requests now. This has been a while, so I guess 3 Foxhound before you leave, or if you have left already.
Ah!
Was that real?
Yeah, that's good shit at me.
Really? Now, see, if you saw more horror movies, you would see that coming a mile away. Lingering on a shot, audio cue.
I heard the audio cue, but I didn't think it was going to be a jump scare.
I like how Paul's scared. He doesn't like get scared like normal. He's just like, yeah. Most people just scream, but Paul just makes it a point to go, yeah.
Yo, that is my scream. That's how I scream.
Yeah. All right, Foxhound. DMX, NFL Blitz, Paul, gonna give it to you. Yeah. So Sparkle says clean shave to my man.
First time in 7 years.
First time. Buster says, don't rush it, Paul. Play whatever you want. Just don't forget about Resident Evil as a whole.
I mean, I can't.
What up, Sparkles? What up? What up?
Sparkles, where you been? What have you been up to?
How's that streaming life going, my man? Michael says, forget about mods. Play and enjoy it.
Oh, okay, this door. Can I? No, I can't. I wonder if I can shoot
Ryan
these things.
says, my lunch break is in an hour. I'll be driving home for lunch, so hopefully the stream is still going.
I might beat it by then.
I'm sure Paul will want to beat it. I'm
Should I
probably going
shoot
to
these
cut out in
things?
like a half hour myself. But I'm sure Paul's going to be going until he beats it.
I got 1 bullet left. Should I shoot this?
It's not red, so that means you can't shoot it.
Like it won't blow up?
Well, I mean, if FPS is tight, I mean, the reticle would be red, right?
Oh, has the rect?
Oh, the bobblehead to your left.
That's a bomb.
No, there's a bobblehead to your left on the rail.
Oh.
You haven't seen the bobbleheads?
Yeah, I've slashed a couple.
There it is.
But in order to get this one, I have to shoot it with my last bullet.
Well then don't, because it only matters if you get them all.
And it's just a trophy.
Yes and no. You get, I think, a new weapon or something for your next playthrough.
Well, I missed one in the beginning of the game, but I've gotten everyone since.
Sparkle says, dude, what game is this? What? Last time I was here, Paul was doing the dolphin with the lady from some Resident Evil. Dolphin?
Oh my god, last time Sparkles was in the... last time he was here was for the glitch in...
Oh, Code Veronica? Wow.
Remember how to do the dolphin?
Sparkle says, I've been working, man. Just finished another week of showcasing PlayStation VR. It was decent. Took a paid week off from my main job, then worked 6 to 12-hour days with PlayStation. So I'm mad stacked with cash. You work for Sony, my guy? What's up with that? You should sponsor this stream.
Have you played this in VR?
I did a tech demo of this in VR.
You know, it's funny. I actually seen Sparkles is like VR. Like,
Oh wait,
setups.
there was an item that you missed in that
Covered.
locker. Oh, it's just the door. Never mind. Buster says oof, whatever that means.
When I shot the, had to be for when I shot the.
Ryan says, Frank, quick before you go to sleep. Remake versus RE7.
Oh, what is this? You need a lockpick.
Oh,
You need a key machine.
look at that big gun. Well, guys, I think Frank is actually sleeping, so never mind.
Nope.
Oh, Ryan had a question.
What's the question?
Remake versus RE7. What do you choose?
I choose remake.
There you go, Ryan. He chooses remake.
What do you think about this game, though?
Oh, I love this game. I think RE7's a masterpiece. But I do like remake more.
Sparkle says about the VR.
Oh,
What happened?
I hit my foot on this.
LOL, no, we didn't have it on demo. So the demo I did was at New York Comic Con years ago. It's a kitchen demo where you're just you're one of the news reporters from the VHS tape. You're tied to a chair and you're looking around while you're strapped, and basically you just see Marguerite killing people in like the corner of your eye and stuff.
I must admit, Ryan, yes. When I was sitting there in my happy place in that corner, I ain't gonna lie, man, I got way too comfortable for a sec. I got way too comfortable.
A little bit. You were leaned back like Fat Joe wishes he could. Your eyes were glazed. I thought you were doing the Undertaker for a quick second.
No.
You were like,
I was
rest in peace, man.
No, I was getting like, yo, this feels not good.
You were like halfway there?
Yeah, but I wasn't dozing off yet. If I would have been, give me a couple more minutes and I might have. Because now he's turned off the lights and all that. And like, I'm just watching him play the game, like.
So Sparkle says we had only like 10 plus E-rated games for the VR. Well, that sucks. Ryan says, "Oh, sorry, Frank, didn't know you dozed off." Oh, he was getting there, but not quite. He said remake though. Buster says I played remake, but not RE7 yet. Dom says I love RE7, but I prefer remake. Sparkle says no idea. All I know is bomb down B couple cat. Oh, those are the names of like some of the VR games maybe you were showing off?
Oh.
I think. Ryan says, okay, remake 3 votes, RE7 0. Anyone else?
I haven't finished either, so I can't vote.
We're gonna put you down as RE7.
I mean, for right now, that seems to be the consensus. I don't think there's any arguing that.
Well, no, that's
because he was like, "Well, I'm loving remake now that I can run around in circles. It's great." RE7. I never seen anybody switch a game so fast. That was.
Joe, because I was just playing this. I was like just playing it, and like if you think about it, like when I don't really get a chance to play games by myself in the dark until 8 o'clock in the morning. So like, it was a really good experience.
Wait, is that what we're doing here? No, man.
Yeah, no. I think he was when he did. Even though if it takes him until 8 in the morning to beat this,
which was like last night,
probably gonna do. I hate to say it, Ryan, but he told me in confidence. He's like, "Yo, don't tell Ryan this. Remake sucks. This sucks. RE7 is dope sick, yo." But I wasn't supposed to say that, so
I didn't say that.
I can neither confirm nor deny he said that. Ryan, Aldo, what about you? Remake or RE7? Your vote counts. Okay, so you're probably going to hate me, Ryan, but I'm going to say RE7. I really like what RE Remake did to the formula, but even so, I still prefer the PlayStation 1 version of Resident Evil 1. I know a lot of people, and again, I'm not knocking down Remake in any way. I'm not saying it sucks. It doesn't. But as far as a game that maybe had a more lasting effect on me after I played it, I would say this. Much like, as I mentioned to Paul and Frank, we have a little chat that we do. I think what made this game stand out so well was at this point you had 5 and 6, which the franchise had fatigue, right? It was becoming stagnant, and I think RE7, much like the adrenaline steroids you take in this game to like improve your health, it revitalized the game and gave the franchise new legs. Much like Resident Evil 4 back in 2004. It brought the franchise to a new level and new heights, and I feel that RE7 did the same thing.
So by that logic, around that time, did RE4 give you that same feeling?
Yeah, well, I just said that
So
comparison.
you prefer RE4 over Remake?
Ah. Actually, I would, yeah.
Okay.
I would.
alright, okay.
I would.
So, man. alright.
Because you shoot Spanish people.
Oh,
If
man.
Remake had zombies speaking Spanish, then sure, you know?
That would be just weird, man. That's weird altogether. Shooting down a ganado, that's just weird.
Morires vivir. Morires vivir.
How do I go
What
down?
is he even saying? He's so helpless. Why is he
Mátalo.
speaking? Okay, that guy's not helpless.
Ryan, geez, man, stop hating, thinking I hate people with different opinions. That's what makes the world beautiful. Anyway, Remake 3, RE7. I didn't mean that, Ryan. I just meant that I know you hold RE Remake in a very high pedestal, and that's great. I just don't want you to feel disappointed in me or anyone else by not maybe agreeing or keeping it on that same type of pedestal.
Oh, RE7 is definitely...
This is the door that I went down here and turned the knob on. The knob
And it
broke.
broke.
Damn it.
Oh no, RE7 is definitely great. I just... How can I put it? You ever have a game that's so different in a franchise that you don't really... You consider it its own game at that point?
I honestly, like, that's this game.
Yeah, it's like I can't really...
And
I
that's
can't
4.
I can't really compare 4. It's like, okay, it's kind of Resident Evil, kind of.
4 is more Resident Evil than this is Resident Evil.
4 is
But
like, 4 is like if
Whoa. Was that
4
my
is like if
flashlight?
you just, yeah, 4 is more like if you gave Resident Evil just a jump shot and it's like, yo shit, and then you start running around and start kicking zombies left and right, and then you turn Resident Evil into action.
Now, the question that would be really interesting to know, and I don't know, this obviously came out after the PT demo, right? But was Capcom making this already when PT was released?
Yeah, there was...
Or
did they
crank this out in like a year after PT? I don't think so.
They jacked some influence from PT.
Of course, but like...
I think that's what...
What Resident Evil 7 was maybe in beta or alpha or whatever state it was when PT, was it a first-person game? Was it a third-person game? Was it an over-the-shoulder
like,
game?
how much did they jack?
Like, yeah, how much was it like this previously, or how much of this had to change because of PT?
The thing is, I don't think it could have been all PT.
No, but influence
remember,
definitely, but all no.
Well, because PT, no matter how much you want to say they took from it, they couldn't have taken a lot because PT was nothing more than just an idea at that time.
Yeah, but like the first-person aesthetic of it, I think is maybe like was what Resident Evil 7 was in whatever development stage it was at the time. Was it even a first-person game at that time?
It could have been.
Does anybody remember where I put the fuse?
Nope.
Because remember, Resident Evil 5, there are talks about that being first-person.
Yeah, there were.
So, I mean, this could have been whatever.
It could, yeah. So, I mean, I think that's an interesting maybe thing to consider. Like,
yeah, Ryan, that's kind of what I mean. Like Metal Gear Rising is so different from all the other Metal Gear games, and then RE7 right here, it's just so different. I can't. It's not bad different, but it's so different that I can't really compare it to Remake. It's like it's not even a Resident Evil game anymore. It's just
This doesn't feel like a Resident Evil game, but it feels like a really, really sick game. Like,
so going back to what I spoke with Frank about a little earlier, this game. So maybe what made this game stick out to me more than maybe Remake. This reminds me a lot of Condemned. Like very dingy, environments, first person. Maybe not so much the emphasis on combat, but I think the scare level is kind of on par with Condemned as far as like hearing things or seeing things out of the corner of your eye. as opposed to things just outright being there in front of you.
Oh no, I can understand why this game would resonate
Oh,
more
you got a few
because it's not something like, let's say you got a game right called Resident Evil, and then you got Resident Evil 2, and then it was completely different from the first game that you got in the series. Wouldn't the second game kind of resonate more with you because of that?
Yeah. What did that fuse just do though?
So I can understand why someone would pick RE7 over Remake, because all Remake does is polish an already great game.
Yeah, and this is just something wholly different. Yeah.
So if your opinion was already high of the original game, RE Remake is either going to further that opinion or probably lessen it because you still love the original.
Yeah.
What the hell did that?
Actually, in Ryan's case, I'd be curious. Did you play Remake before you ever played the PlayStation 1 version? Or what was your first Resident Evil game, Ryan? Was Remake perhaps your introduction to the franchise, or? Oh, there's a newspaper or something there. Book.
What the hell did that just do?
Dom says nothing will ever be true Resident Evil until they go back to fixed camera angles like the first three, in my opinion.
That's
Like a lot of like there are people who think Zero is annoying and they don't really like it, but I love it. I think that's kind of at the peak of the original style.
As far as taking it to where it can go, yeah.
Yeah, and that's the style I love. But I understand that Zero can get on people's nerves.
yo.
Wait, that door. That door, there's no fuse for that?
I just took the fuse out of that and put that fuse elsewhere, and that fuse I put elsewhere didn't do anything. Or I'm trying to figure out what it did.
Well, look at your sub-quests. Enter the elevator from above, open the door with a corrosive. So you don't have a corrosive, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yet. So you want to enter the elevator from above.
If I did that.
Fuse might need to go in the elevator or something, I don't know. So, let's see. Ryan, Aldo, I played Remake in 2010. I was a huge RE fan during the PS1 days. Okay. I'm just curious to see if maybe that... But obviously it wasn't your first exposure. But yeah, like Frank was saying, so Remake, as great as it really is just a huge polishing of what the original brought to the table. It does change a lot of things, don't get me wrong. But at the end of the day, it still is running off of a template or a blueprint that's already established. So as a result, something like this, which is not, you could say PT's the template, but that only goes so far because PT was only a little demo. This is a full.
PT was actually a lot more than a little demo, believe it or not.
Well, no, but I'm saying it's
game.
overgeneralizing, but it's not a full game either. It was a point of concept, a proof of concept. And then Konami just shut it down.
The concept is there, but it's not enough to make an entire game out of it. I mean, you could, but to get something like this out of the PT demo, that's, no matter how much you want to say they took from it, that's still quite impressive.
That door on the bottom, the safety hatch.
Oh, that's what this was for.
Because honestly, man, out of that demo, you could have made a lot of retro indie trash out of that demo.
And they did. Some people did, like Allison's Room or whatever.
Yeah. So it's like, I mean,
oh, and then is this the way I want to go? Oh, climb up,
and
climb down.
And PT, the way that's been made, you know, that's already been done.
Oh, do you hear somebody? How much ammo you got?
Enough to kill this guy. Oh, there's Ethan.
No, he's not there.
Yeah, that's where he was. I saw him on the security camera.
Well, there's something to
Ooh,
grab
a knife,
there.
a knife.
You want that?
So, alright, so I'm going to just go explore this room, and then I'm going to go down.
Dom says, I hated Rebecca sometimes. In Zero? I just don't like Rebecca as a character.
I don't mind it. She can get annoying, yeah, but so can all the characters. I think they're all like that.
Peace.
In Zero, though, she's not anywhere near as annoying as she was in the PlayStation 1 version, of course.
Who's Rebecca?
I'm Medic.
She was 18 years old.
Who? What game?
I remember
First Resident Evil.
How do I not know who she is?
She was in Chris's campaign.
Oh.
Think of a younger Jill. I remember stars. Stars. Used to have that tackle from Marvel vs. Capcom. She just throw it like a bomb or something.
Dom says, I hope for the next Resident Evil they make Billy a main character. I don't think he'll come back, unfortunately. I think he was kind of a one-and-done type of guy. If they do have him back, it'll just be like in passing. I don't think he'll ever be a main character. What do you say, Frank?
I don't think he'll come back. I mean, they might reference him.
I
don't think he'll come back like as a prominent force in Resident Evil. I think in a game later on, if they have Rebecca in it, they'll probably reference him, saying like, "Oh,
looks like a puzzle."
Like, Rebecca and Billy met up again or something, and they talked or some nonsense, or Billy has now reformed himself in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
They'll probably reference him somehow.
So I think, yeah, so like what it is with Zero, as much fun as people had with Zero, I think it's one of those games that none of the games afterwards ever referenced any of the events that happened in Zero. So,
because the thing is...
Oh my god,
Wow.
Needed that stuff so bad.
Well, I mean, in all honesty, a prequel can only go but so far.
Yeah. So that's the burden or the problem of it being a prequel is that it had a reason for being that, but it just was never referenced afterward. Like the events, you could kind of call Zero a filler game because none of those events are ever referenced ever again. So unless you read it in a memo, but it's not actually bearing the main storyline that continues on. So whether or not Capcom changes the stance on that and incorporates events from that game later on, I doubt it. I think it's a little too late for that now.
Well, I mean, it's much... I mean, no real spoilers here. It's much like it's much like Veronica. It's like you don't really hear too much else from them.
That's true. Yeah.
Veronica kind of had its own thing. Hey,
there you go, bobblehead.
Dang.
Is there a way to knife that one? No, I have to shoot that one.
But the problem with Zero is, given its original name, Resident Evil Prototype, that's exactly what it is. Prototype. So there's really nothing that they could really reference from it.
You're right. Ryan says, I doubt we'll see Billy back unless there's another CG movie. Which I haven't seen the third one. I kind of stopped halfway through the second one because it sucked. So I really couldn't take too much of it.
I'd say Degeneration's the best one.
The one in the airport? Yeah. It felt like a PlayStation era game. Just a cutscene.
Mm-hmm. Second one, I'm like, okay, well...
Cow!
Well, Leon's obviously a Terminator now, so,
Oh, he's John Wick now.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he was John Wick in Degeneration, but...
But in the third movie where him and Chris are in the hallway...
Oh, that one, he's just Predator now. But in the second movie, dude, he's the Terminator.
Which way to the cabin? I'm going to go down. What's this?
Yeah, my friend, the one I was telling you guys about, she made a video on this actually, on why RE0 misses the mark, which I thought was kind of interesting. She says it's kind of, well, I agree. Like, if you were to take Rebecca from RE0 and then you look at back in Resident Evil, it doesn't make sense. Like she's taking
The character just regresses so much, yeah. Even in Remake.
Yeah.
Because she isn't that much different than she is in the PlayStation 1 version. So yes, it's kind of like an alternate reality, what if type scenario.
Now one could say that, okay, well,
Come at me, yo.
Maybe
done, son.
Maybe because she had to rely on herself and this convict that she actually had to stand up. But now that she's back with a team, she kind of regrets because of it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just me making an excuse because I have no real backing for that. But
when in doubt, guard. You do take less damage. That's one of the problems I had. I didn't guard.
Yeah, I don't guard.
I should have because it is kind of broken.
This is a backpack. Corrosive.
The guard really does protect you from taking a lot of damage.
Nah, man, we do this like fighting games.
Buster, what are the main games? Resident Evil? So you're talking about main timeline? So at this point, Remake kind of overrides Resident Evil 1 as far as what's canon. So it'd be RE0, it'd be Remake. Now it's going to be Resident Evil 2 Remake. Then 3, then 4, or Code Veronica. Well, again, going back to what he said about Code Veronica, I guess you could say that's kind of a side story at this point. Mm-hmm. So then 5, 6, 7. That's it as far as main entry games.
Yeah, 5.
Where's the
5 and Biohazard, and then maybe Revelations 1 and 2.
Even so, no, I would say those are side games.
Machine guns all the way at the top.
Side games, but so is Code Veronica.
Well, no, that's what I said. I corrected myself. I didn't list Code Veronica as a main entry.
I thought it was.
As far as like what's mentioned in the timeline anymore, no, I wouldn't say.
How do you? Oh, this was why I couldn't get up. How do you get up to there?
As for 7, I wouldn't say 7's a main game because, I mean,
we don't know yet.
Well,
how do you even know, or how do you even decide? Like, you know what I mean? Like, how do you?
Like how?
It kind of already told you right there. Unfortunately, you know, Chris.
No, I don't know what you mean.
So you remember how I just actually downloaded that DLC?
Yeah.
For Chris. Not a hero.
Yeah.
That's a younger version of Chris. So it's like, okay, we have a younger version of Chris in a game like this.
Oh, so actually no, that it's actually not a younger.
Oh, it's not.
No, so what?
So they made
so
it young? They did
yeah. So what happened is there was a big outrage because they changed Chris's look yet again in this game, and he, like you said, he looks a lot younger. So Capcom backpedaled on that. It's like, no, because of the engine that we're using, the Resident Evil engine, we actually used, much like Jill Remake, we actually used a real actor to mold Chris after. So they took somebody's face.
So like when you say Capcom said, like where are you getting that intel from?
In interviews and stuff like that, E3, yada yada yada.
Even Twitter. Yeah.
So this Chris is just a redesign. He just looks different, but he's not younger.
No.
Huh.
He just, for the sake of the realism
in the head
in the RE engine, they decided to change his look.
Wow, so this is not a reboot or a side story.
Nope. This is actually post 6 and post 5 and yeah.
Wow, there's a lot there.
This takes place 2018. This is 2017, whatever.
That is a big monkey wrench. Wow.
It is. But yeah, Capcom had to like clarify that because there was a lot of confusion about the whole Chris thing. Why did he lose all his muscle mass? Why does he look like he's 20 years old? Oh, you got a grenade launcher, my guy.
Well, it's not only that. It's just, I mean,
but yeah, it's just they redesigned him. That's the gist of it.
So there's a problem with it, right? If this is 2018, then I mean, doesn't that like leave a huge gap between like 4 and all the other ones?
Well, again, 4 was 2007.
Yeah.
5 was whatever. 6, the one that that other game,
It doesn't exist.
was 2015. So yeah, there's not a lot of time between them.
I guess they just condensed them all into just years or something, or just like a month or something. Because 5 is by far the strangest.
How do I get to the bottom level?
Figure it out, yeah.
Because even you gotta admit, 5 is by far the strangest when it comes to years.
I mean, it jumps around, yeah. This one does
right.
too, though. So, I mean, you the tape, some of them are 2014. This is 2017 now.
So,
Yeah,
in other words, 7 is practically like around.
So, like the 2014 parts are kind of coinciding with the events in Resident Evil 5.
So in other words, it could be.
But just in another part of the world.
To be honest, I lost you guys. I lost everything that you guys were saying about 10, 15 minutes ago. Like, you guys lost me so far, also to the point where I don't understand.
Oh,
like,
that is good.
I don't even
So good.
I don't even understand how you guys are like classifying like what is what, or like why does it even matter. You guys lost the shit out of me.
Oh,
Well, because that's the story.
It's
The
fun
story's
to talk
convoluted. Like,
Yeah.
you know, convoluted as all hell. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, we're not even really talking about the story. We're just talking about dates and stuff. And
Like,
just,
yeah, like
yeah,
that's where I
all-
really
all-
got
Yeah,
lost.
that's all we're really doing.
Yeah,
to be
there
honest.
are dates. Yeah, so, like, believe it or not. But
Like, I can't keep up, to be honest. Like, from what I could tell you is stuff like, all right, so like Resident Evil Survivor, Resident Evil Dead Aim, like pretty much like even in
those are
Revelations,
arcade games. Yeah, so like
I
those.
mean, Outbreak actually does happen.
Outbreak,
That
like,
happened
During
Orion-
2, yeah.
Yeah, but Ryan, just to clarify that happens during 2. Outbreak File 2, same day. That's the same place, same day.
Anyways,
like
as you
I
were saying.
get it. I get it because all right. So here's a
Survivor
good
is
example.
strange. I don't know where that came from.
So here's a good example. I would I'll just use my favorite game because it's good because it makes sense to me. Final Fantasy 13, yeah, had 2 other spin-off games, 13-2 and then Lightning Returns. So like I don't care what they are. Like this is my favorite game of all time too. Well, we'll tie it with Nier, but whatever. So like I don't care if 13-2 is a spin-off or if it's part of the main story. I don't care. If Lightning Returns is a spin-off or it's part of the main story, like I don't care. It doesn't matter. What all that matters to me was getting more out of like the characters that I liked, like the story that I liked, seeing more. Now, this is where I understand a little bit. So 13-2's story was kind of like stupid, right?
Well,
so like I was kind of like, oh well, okay, I'll just classify it as a spinoff then, and like you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Here's the problem.
But like if
both of them kind of are spin-offs, if you want to, like you really have to pick and choose with 13.
Yeah, like it's like kind of like it's depending on how much you like it, classify it as true story, or if you didn't like it, classify it as a spin-off.
Like,
you know, like does that make sense? But because
I
that's
mean,
what
yes,
I do.
you could do that yourself,
Well,
but
because chronologically, it's like, okay, well, if 13 is supposed to be the core, right? If 13 is supposed to be like where it all starts, then theoretically speaking, you can't really have a 13-2 and 13-3. It can exist, but you're gonna have a hard time trying to like justify that, and then you could just go like, well, whatever, it exists, and then we'll just like reboot everything.
Oh.
And blah.
Like just the fact that the third game was called Lightning Returns and not like 13-3, I was just like, well, I don't take the game seriously because they didn't keep the name scheme. Like when the owners of the game break the name scheme, that's when I just kind of like don't
that's why
give a shit anymore.
That's what I was saying. Like the creator just wanted to make more Lightning. That's all he wanted to do.
Yeah. So like, so for anything Resident Evil. With that being said, anything that doesn't have a friggin' number in the title, that I would just chop it up as a spin-off. Even though Code Veronica, I thought, because you guys were telling me that Code Veronica was going to be the 4, but then they switched at the last minute. Whatever. Who cares? Just to simplify it, because it doesn't have a number, it's a spin-off. I don't know, though, because I can't really talk about the series because it's not my favorite series. So
now, mind you, Capcom backpedals on this all the time. So, like a game that maybe, let's say, 2 years ago they said wasn't part of the main timeline, they could always backpedal and be like, well, because we mentioned it in Resident Evil 7 now, it's part of the main timeline. So
Yeah,
like
so,
it's
like-
not definitive. Like
you
really,
gotta make your own. You just gotta make it up your own.
I think the reason why people
That's what I
like
do, at
to
least.
know the two. So like
I mean,
let's
I
say
just go by Square's actions when I talk to you about it. It's like, well, if Square isn't going to, let's say, like for all their marketing later on, right? When it comes to 13, no other character ever gets mentioned other than Lightning. So they don't even mention.
So yeah, that's like one of the pitfalls.
They've already went like, well, those games just
That's one of the pitfalls of a side game, right? You may have these characters that you like identify with, but they don't technically exist. So like that's kind of like maybe that's what people like with Resident Evil was like. I want to try this game, but if I really like this character in this side game, but they don't exist in the other games, then it's kind of a bummer.
Yeah, like the
type of
police
thing.
officer from Outbreak, man. You know, he was eating that donut pretty nice. You know, it was pretty funny, pretty cool. Ready to get fucking killed.
Ryan, going on what Paul said, I really wouldn't bother with what Resident Evil is canon. They all have stories as deep as porn. It's just there for the gameplay.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, that is one way of looking at it for sure.
Again, like, you know,
And that goes with
That was a really solid point, though.
Again, we're not even talking about story or anything. It's just fun to talk about dates and just what happens and goes on.
Just to know that it all started on, was it Resident Evil 1? Well, I don't know if Remake changed the date. Maybe you can correct me, Ryan. In the PlayStation 1 version, the original mansion incident happens on July 14th, 1998. I don't know if they changed that in the remake.
Downstairs.
Is that your sub-objective?
It's been the whole main objective this whole time.
Are the other things checked off, though?
Yeah.
Wait, what does it say? Repair the elevator, right?
Yeah.
Well, you need something to repair it.
Yeah, but I gotta get to the bottom floor to do it.
But yeah, it's just fun to see how things connect, you know? I mean, honestly, for two games that in a series that I greatly enjoy, they're not my favorite games in the series, but it was cool to find out that Final Fantasy X was the prequel to Final Fantasy VII. That was pretty cool. Shit. I didn't think that was even possible. The world looks so vastly different that I didn't think that was even a thing.
Did you find a power cable? Did you find a fuse?
I didn't find none of that stuff.
Gotta search.
You find a kid named Shim. Wow, that was just mean. What about?
Now, in the elevator, I could have sworn if you look to the left somewhere, there's like stuff you can grab, yeah.
There's a fuse. Well, you could put a fuse
Oh, that's
in.
where the fuse in the power cable?
Mm-hmm.
So what about when you climb up that ladder? Was there something on the other floor of the elevator that you could,
Yeah, if anything, this is like the least explored floor, I think.
should definitely make another look around.
Wow.
Dom says, it's kind of like which scenario is canon in Resident Evil 2. Everyone I knew thought Leon A, Claire B was canon, but it turns out Claire A, Leon B was canon. Michael says, so Ryan, you mean RE1 is like Deep Throat?
Yeah.
Sure, Michael.
Yeah.
Your dates are correct, Aldo, says Ryan. Okay, so it's like that in Remake too? Okay.
Oh!
Yeah, I could have sworn there was one of those things in this room.
And RE3.
Fuse or power cable.
Yeah, the fact that I'm seeing new enemies is a good sign.
Sometimes they do respawn. But in this room, in one of the bunks, or I would just take another quick try and see. So like that other area, that's another room that you need to go in.
There. I got the stuff. There's a microwave in there.
Oh,
Just check it again. Who knows? Yeah, it doesn't hurt to
Here
look.
comes Natalie.
What's up, Natalie?
Natalie.
What up, Natalie? Chicken nugget night?
That's your Ethan voice.
I'm not sure what, I guess you're having chicken nuggets? Hey, Natalie, says Ryan, Remake or RE7? Quick. Man. Ryan, you wasted no time. There, see? So that newspaper said 16 years since Raccoon City. So again, you're on by dates. 1998, right?
So this is taking place in 2014.
2014, yeah.
So that's 3 for RE7. That's Paul, Aldo, and Natalie.
You know what's fun? I didn't even vote. You guys just threw me on 7.
Paul obviously votes RE7. So, yeah, that's 3.
Because the stream's name Remake on Player 7.
Yeah. That just says it all.
No, it's
Check garbage bins. Check.
Paul's gonna play Remake 2 and say this is retro indie trash. I'm going back to Resident Evil 2.
This game's retro indie trash.
I can't wait for that. Everybody's gonna be so excited. Let's see.
Or in there, can you?
Oh yes,
under?
what's this?
Oh, it's just.
Oh no, yeah.
Right. What about the room to the right? Oh, you already there? Is anything on the couches?
I've been in all these rooms.
You've been in all of them, but there's something you haven't seen.
Nah, Ryan. RE7 has to be at 3
Gunpowder.
RE7 has to be at 3 because Paul voted for 7. Okay.
Wait, what do you mean 3?
It has to the vote for 7 has to be at 3 because you voted for 7.
I didn't vote for 7, but you guys
did.
just throwing
Yes,
me
you
in
did.
for 7.
Yes, you did.
I can't. Oh, what?
There it is.
What?
See, yeah,
What?
You missed something.
You love 7.
Honestly, this game is incredibly friggin' sick. Like
See,
in so many
there
ways.
you go, man.
Oh, Krusty voted Remake, so right now we're at 4 for Remake, 2 for RE7.
Man, somebody's cheating in there. Alright.
Leave it to Ryan to vote on election day. Vote Resident Evil. How apropos, Ryan.
Oh! No! That was my loophole.
Wow, Blitz Indie Remake.
Well, you need to take the long way and then go back to the elevator.
But I can't. I can't get out of this floor with this fuse. There's no way to leave this floor with this fuse.
Well, it says you found the fuse. See, it's not there anymore. You found a corrosive. What door needs a
Well,
corrosive?
the reason why it says I found the fuse is because I'm holding this fuse.
Press start again.
Find a power cable. Got not a power cable.
So I need to, you know what?
There's got to be a door.
I need to
that
use
you
these
can-
corrosives.
Yeah. But on some kind of door. So when you take the fuse out, what if you put the corrosive on that door? Because notice how it has that red. Can you just nuke it?
Let's try. Worst thing it'll say is you can't use that here.
No. Alright. Michael says it's all about original RE1.
I thoroughly really enjoyed that game, the first one, like a lot.
Whoa! This hall is dangerous.
Grab the rope.
Grab the rope!
Well, now that this is unlocked, I can.
So there's got to be some kind of shortcut you're missing.
Yeah.
The elevator's a shortcut, right? Because that lets you skip between 2 floors. Oh, see, control room. That has a corrosive icon.
Yes, that's where we're going. Because that's going to give me whatever I need.
Natalie says if there was a Blitz indie remake, though,
It would suck.
Damn.
Hell, the Dreamcast remake sucked. Like,
What's
Like,
in a remake?
that was an arcade port, my man.
we must be playing the, ooh, this icon means a lockpick thing. Ooh, yes.
Now, sometimes lockpick items can be hit or miss.
They really can.
Well, the coins are good. How many coins did you put in the bird cages?
I still need a few more for the Magnum.
Well, the Magnum you don't need. It's all about the health upgrades, really.
I already got those.
That's most important.
So what if they had Blitz?
And it's not like I can't even go back there because I'm on the ship by now.
What if somehow they got all the developers who made Blitz and they said, hey Paul, we made Blitz VR so you can play Blitz just like how you love it, but in VR.
First person Blitz.
I mean, as long as you can pass interfere and leg drop people, it would be blitz.
But you do it in virtual reality.
Oh, I remember this part.
I don't know. I can't comprehend.
Like when somebody tackles you and you go flying or whatnot, you get to see yourself go flying.
I don't know, man. We haven't played enough Blitz for everybody to know how much we like Blitz. So,
I like how he says we. We.
So like that just means we need to play more Blitz on stream, so everybody knows how much we like Blitz.
I'm just not a sports guy, man. You know what I mean?
Blitz isn't a sport. I don't like sports either.
Blitz is Blitz.
Dude, I can't tell you what sports season it is right now. It's probably baseball season.
Blitz is the
no
SNK of Blitz.
Blitz
power
is
cable.
Blitz
There's
is-
your
Blitz
power
is
cable.
The SNK of Blitz. I love it, but I honestly I can't play sports games. I'm bad on just some reason.
Blitz isn't a sports game.
You heard that?
Yeah, someone's gonna eat me.
That's a big guy. Oh, that's a big guy.
Oh, it's the puker.
I would use your bombs. That probably would help.
Like,
Ruggers, what up, Ruggers?
What's up, Ruggers?
Where's Paul? He's in the middle here.
We're
Can't
playing
really see
Resident Evil
him.
7. Oh, he just puked on me.
Dom says, I want to see Blitz played on stream. Sad face.
Yeah, see, I'm telling you. I've told you. People want to see Blitz.
Alright, got the power cable. He's dead. No more music.
Should make psychostimulants.
I don't remember what those do. They tell you where hidden items are, right?
Yeah.
That's for wussies. I never used that.
Yeah, I don't play sports games, Natalie. I'm sorry.
Natalie,
Just ain't
Paul
my
just
game.
wants to wreck people, lol.
Just ain't my style.
See, Natalie knows.
Michael says, I want to see people, Panzer Dragoon Saga.
Michael, you got your game for 2 months.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow, shot down, Michael.
Don't worry, Michael. I'm gonna give you Battle Monsters. Don't worry. I'll get your back, Michael.
Look, man, can we just play Cosmic?
We'll play Cosmic Carnage too, Michael. Don't worry.
Okay, let's
Oh, no, that's
play-
Ernie's game.
Let's play Cosmic Carnage instead.
No, we're gonna play.
What about the other
both.
thing on the desk?
Nah, man, please don't
On
subject
the
me
left.
to that.
Bottom left. There was an icon.
You've already hit me with the war gods.
It was...
I don't think I want to get
well,
hit by that again.
Yeah. Alright, so nothing.
Yo, you got War Gods. Yo, did Ruggers get War Gods? Ruggers got War Gods.
That's not even a fighting game. I don't even know what that is.
War Gods. It's the War of
Nicholas
Gods.
Nicholas Yatrusis. What up, Nicholas?
What's up, Nicholas?
Says, sup, Paul. How's everyone doing? We're doing alright.
Resident Evil 7 sick.
Michael says, shut down bad. Thanks, Paul.
No, Michael, I didn't shut you down. I got your back.
No, I think it's when you were like, yeah, I played your game for 2 months. That's it. Pretty sure that's what he was getting at.
Man, and here I thought that he thought.
Yeah, that wasn't a shutdown.
Here I thought that you thought that game was sick. Ooh. Yeah.
It was, but then I got the Resident Evil bug again.
Yeah. Like I said, man, mine is like a shotgun.
It's like that meme. That guy holding the girl's hand, but then he sees the other girl, and he's looking at her. That's Paul.
No, I would never do that to a woman.
No, but I mean, metaphorically,
Oh,
I'm
you do it to-
saying,
you do it to
with the
games
games.
all the time.
you're like, oh, damn. Yo.
I do that to games, yes.
Michael says, what's the worst fighting game on the 3DO?
All of them.
Nah, man. Way of the Warriors, where it's at. Better than War Gods.
Well, the Street Fighter 2 wasn't that bad on this.
Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, yeah. It was actually the very first console port of that game.
Actually,
I thought that
actually
system
really
had only games like Eternal Champions and whatnot.
No, they had Samurai Showdown. They had,
Oh, really?
yeah, Samurai Showdown 1, Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. But again, playing it on
What's
that
this?
terrible controller is a whole other...
Well, Samurai Showdown kind
That-
of sucked
what the-
on the
oh.
yeah.
It's just so dark, you couldn't make out it was a door.
Yeah.
So now you can repair the elevator. You just need to find it.
No, I need the fuse still.
Well, still, you can put in the power cable, so you have one less thing in your
At least
inventory.
Natalie understands. War Gods is trash.
Oh, has she played it? Like, can she come to that conclusion so far? I don't think she's been War Gods yet. I don't think Natalie's been War Gods. I think that's why. She just hasn't been War Gods.
When you said
War gods.
with that clean cut.
She hasn't been War Gods. That's all.
Doesn't Paul look like? I know it's dark, but doesn't Paul look like he belongs in like a mobster show
Yes.
or like L.A. Noir?
I don't know what that is.
You know L.A. Noir?
That's some game that some guy told me to play once upon a time. Said I would really like it. And I was
I don't know if you would.
see, that's what I said. Oh, Natalie hasn't been War God.
It's Grand Theft Auto, but in the 40s.
Sounds pretty sick, but like whatever. Sounds like Red Dead Redemption, and like I don't really care.
Nah, you do the work that I do. Investigate stuff, you know what I mean?
You interrogate people? Sick.
Interrogate, you know what I'm saying? Slap them around, you know?
Yeah, you know, Red Dead, you drive around you ride around in a horse for hours on end. Final Fantasy, you drive around in a car for hours on end. But hey, you know. It's all good. It's all good.
You know what I mean?
Alright.
Run some monsters over in the car. It's all good.
Natalie just got War Gods, so now she'll understand how awesome that game is. Once the effect of getting War Gods can't go away. It's so strong. It's so severe.
It's something already.
She got War Gods so bad, her next mod, she's going to call it Kabuki Joe.
Yo, just Kabuki Joe everybody. Dude, I had a job one time where I called everybody Kabuki Joe.
That sounds like a drug.
Kabuki Joe?
Yeah.
Okay,
It
you wanna
probably
go do
is.
Kabuki Joe tomorrow? Yo, you got that K Joe?
Oh, God.
Got that K Joe.
That's actually the name of the show.
Paul
K-Joe?
and the Mob, L.A. Noir. Dom says L.A. Noir is basically Grand Theft Auto as a detective. Nah, Grand Theft Auto is trash. L.A. Noir is where it's at, though.
Indeed.
Natalie, did you forget I have
Except
the
for
entire
three. I like
N64 ROM set?
I like 3 a lot.
Yeah,
Three's
but
good.
War,
Vice City's
you don't
good.
need you don't need the entire N64 ROM set. All you need is War
Three
Gods
is
and
War
Blitz. I mean,
You should hack your entire ROM set so that every name is called War Gods.
No.
except for Blitz.
The N64.
So you have-
the N64 sucked. The only good game on that
It
was.
was War Gods and Blitz. I know.
No, it was only only Turok 2 and Mongiorno's Mask. Right up there.
Mongiornos.
Mongiorno's Mask.
Mongiornos.
Yeah.
Like the Giorno.
The only good game on it. Jeez.
Mongiorno.
Mongiorno's Mask. Yeah. Only good games on that system.
That's it.
Good. I don't know what these games you speak about. What's a Blitz? What's Pokemon Stadium?
Gutter trash.
God. We should play some more.
Mongiorno's Mask.
I've never heard anyone say that. Mongiorno. Yo, Paul, you're gonna have to Photoshop that. Like, call it like a pizza box. It's just like Mongiorno's Mask.
Gotta have the Skull Kid delivered to you too.
Dom says I'll agree to disagree with GTA being trash. Now, I'll clarify that statement. GTA 1, 2, 3, Vice City are great. Anything after that was complete indifference in my eyes.
What?
What are you talking about? 5's the only good one.
Grand Theft Auto.
I only like 3.
Oh, I like 1, 2, 3, and Vice City.
Vice City was sick. Reminded me
I
of
don't-
Scarface.
Anything after that, whatever.
I think Vice City was the only bad one. The rest are pretty good.
Nah, you're trash. You shut your mouth.
Have you ever seen Scarface?
I never played Vice City. I thought that was the stupidest one. Because everybody I knew was playing it, so of course I think it's stupid.
Everybody was playing.
So what if everyone starts playing Nier? Then that game's stupid?
Everybody did start playing Nier. You know how many people started playing Nier and never played the first one? And the first one's better than the second one.
That's debatable.
Dom says no San Andreas.
That's
No,
debatable.
San Andreas.
That was Vice City too, right?
Well, it's Boys in the Hood version, but yeah, it's it did nothing for me, Dom. I'll be honest. He said it's the magnum opus of GTA. I guess you could see it that way. Just for me, the series lost its luster after Vice City. For me, I think the games just became too
I guess
much
once
going
you-
on. And
I guess once you beat Nier Automata, we can have a full conversation about that.
I had somebody borrow it, so I can't beat it for a little while.
I see.
But it's great if you like them, Dom. It's just after that,
Other
after
than the
Vice City,
mass
the
popularity, I
series
mean,
fell
like,
off.
on the more, completing the series sort of level. That answers some questions.
Well, I know Paul is going to be at this for a little while, but it is almost midnight, so I am going to be cutting out.
Oh yeah.
I got to take a shower. I feel crummy.
I got work in the morning, so
I gotta figure out how to get to the bottom level and save Ethan.
I think you
gotta
need
save.
to stop playing this and play some Longierno's Mask.
We'll play Munch.
I don't know. I think he sold it off.
No, it's
Oh
right
wait,
there.
it is right there. Yeah.
Play Longierno's.
I put it like that because I'm gonna take pictures and sell it off.
How about you sell that to me?
You want to? Do you want it?
Longierno's Mask? Yeah, sure.
It's never been played, ever. I mean, I own it, so I'm huge expect.
It's funny, like
I bought it. It's new.
I'm looking at the camera, but they can't even see us. So.
Longierno's Mask, it is.
But anyways, hopefully Paul does get. So this is like once you get out of the ship. Once you get out of the ship, you literally have like 15 minutes left in the game. Like it's pretty much a straight shot. This is the longest part of this area.
I said this is the longest part of this entire game. This is the longest.
But you're almost towards the end. Once you get the elevator, you have one other like big thing to do, but it's pretty much a straight shot.
I remember when I came home from school.
I figure you give this another 2 hours, you'll be done with the game.
I remember when I came back from school and I popped in my Longierno's Mask and my N64 and I ate some Pop-Tarts. It was, I believe the flavor was strawberry and it was frosted. After school, I would play
What a man
this
of
game.
culture.
I played this game all the time, and my God, it put hair on my chest. Jesus Christ.
Just because it was Mongiorno.
Longierno's Mask taught me to not be a filthy Nintendo fan, and it actually made me into a full-grown man. And then I played some Turok.
Look at that.
And then I played some Turok.
And then I really became a man.
Dom says, I'm cutting out. Gotta wake up in the morning. Night, guys. Night chat. Thank you for watching, Dom. Please have a good night, my man. Let's see. Ryan says, well, looks like Paul is streaming this alone. Well, that way he can get spooked. He can scream for real instead of going, yeah.
No, that's how I scream either way.
That's what I was trying to give you more of a rep. Michael says, bye, Aldo. Thanks for staying. Later, Frank. Nerd Strategy says, well, fix the enemy projectile. Game should be done in a few hours now that the main mechanics are done, so I should get the ROM available for everyone in a few hours. Ryan says, leaving so soon, Frank, and not so soon, Ryan. We've been here for a while. It's just the stream didn't begin until quite a bit later. Michael says, it's not delivery, it's Mongiorno's. You're right. Buster says, LOL. Oh, look at that. Oh, you're not going to beat it? Really? You're right there. Man. Hot swapping games like people hot swap mixtapes back in the day. Seriously. You're like, I thought you would have done it. You're like, it's the final lap type of thing.
I save it.
Wow. He's not going to give you guys the pleasure. He's not going to give you guys the pleasure of beating it. Ryan says, Paul just finished RE7 already. No need to swap games.
Too late.
Ryan sounds
Too
a little
late.
frustrated. Nerd Strategy, they need to tune into the next stream to see him beat it.
Probably.
You're almost done with it anyway, says Ryan. He really is.
I can't. I'm lost, so I need to take a break.
Don't worry, Ryan. He'll hot swap this in about 10 minutes.
When you're at in Remake, this isn't going to help you. You're going to get even more lost here.
Ryan says, damn it, I'm dealing with bipolar Paul today. Just today? Ryan? Really? This is Paul, man. This is MO. This is how he does.
Man, I just told him, pop in some Longierno's Mask and you'll...
Oh, he'll really be lost with that damn game. Trust.
What are you talking about? That game is great. It's the only thing that makes that console the console.
Michael, probably the same way with the women. So close, but forget it. I'll stop, then start later.
Dang.
Yeah, Michael, you are one.
I didn't even get that one.
Yeah, no one did.
I got it.
His punchlines.
It's a weird one, but it's like really like right in the middle.
He's basically saying you just swap women.
Oh no, I'd never do that.
Like really just right in the middle of the conversation say, you know what, I'm done with you.
Nerd Strategy, after a couple hours of streaming, I get tired too. Oh no, he's not tired, he's just lost. So I think I think Paul, he swapped to this game, so he's like, I'm gonna run around in circles for 5 minutes and be like, "Oh, that's what I need to do," and then swap it back to RE7, and then
So
get your countdown timers.
man,
You know, I like this one because the maps bind to a button, an R2 button.
Wow, revolutionary.
Other than the other thing where it's like the Z button or something stupid.
you mean R1?
Anyways, so Paul's in the guest house. I guess you guys, for those of you who are going to hang on, you're going to see whether or not he does this or just goes back to RE7. But anyways, I do need to cut out. I guess Frank, you cutting out too?
Yeah, I got to. I gotta get to work tomorrow.
Me too. I guess
Oh my god, what was aim? I'm doing Resident Evil 7 controls.
Paul's got to work too, but he's got to work late, so he's good. Right?
Oh my god, what are the buttons? Oh my god, the buttons are reversed.
What?
It's
Oh, well, you're jumping from, game to game, so it's going to be hard to adjust. But anyways, thank you all, not saying for watching, but thank you for having me and Frank on stream. We do need to cut out, though, so thank you all for our patience. Apologies for starting late, but blame Paul for having his clocks not on time.
I hope it's on.
You know, we need... No. They said the rain's going to stop. It's good. Yeah, it's not raining.
here's the time.
Yeah, his time is 10:51, even though it's actually 11:52. Which is weird, because on phones they should automatically adjust.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Nah, I probably adjusted it back.
You know
Yeah,
why?
I turned it back when I noticed that it was wrong.
He's living in the past.
I'm telling you.
Paul's living in the pseudo
Careful
world.
now.
But anyways, take care, everyone. Have a good weekend, and
No,
give
I'm
Paul
telling
some
you,
company
that
here.
sphere is going to turn into a rectangle at any moment.
And I guess we'll catch you next week, guys.
Yeah,
Well,
well,
I'll
it
catch you
starts-
next
It
week.
starts with time, and then go
Alright.
Rally
rotation
Paul on. Give him
goes
some
on.
I'm
support.
gonna let these guys out. I'll be right back. Michael says Majora's Mask, please. No, he says Manjornal's Mask. Yo, change of plans. I'll be right back in 20 minutes. We got something to do real quick. I'm going to stop the stream, but I'm going to start it again in 20 minutes. You guys still here? Can everybody still hear me? And we're going to play some of this game. What's up, Ismail? Ismail, stopping the stream for 20 minutes. I'll be right back. I'll see you guys in 20 minutes. Time me. Time me. No, don't. But it won't be long. I'll be right back.